So, the Valterra, the setting is, it's about a continent that had something horrible happen to it that has caused the whispers of the dead to emanate from the soil for about a century now. This has changed society somewhat. At first it was terrifying and now just a part of life. And various characters and organizations do things because of this change. And it's just very interesting. I hope you like it. Right?
It's a horror, natural
it's also
fantasy
terrifying,
setting.
yeah.
Yeah. A lot of horrible things.
You said 3 sentences. That was 1 sentence.
I know. You said that's good. You had 2 more to go. You had more in the budget.
Oh. Yes.
You're good.
Y'all.
So Kyle's doing the bookkeeping now.
Yes. Big help.
Well, Kat and I, Deputy DM, I need to get the cards. But the menus for Valterra are up. If you hit !menu in the chat, that'll pull them up. We're doing something different this time rather than doing new menus each session, which was fun, but fucking exhausting.
It was hard.
Oh my god, I don't think
hard.
I'll ever do that again.
We hope you had fun with it, though. We like the spiders.
Yeah, spiders.
I think spiders are just going to be a secret
Spiders are always
secret option at all times.
possibility.
It turns out they were originally $250, but they're just $50 now. 50
Yeah.
and just always spiders. But the wheel menu, wheel is a term for like help. It gives you all things that can help us. And then the woe menu, which is the cheaper menu, has all of the bad things that can happen to us. Rather than just instant, unavoidable shit happening to us that
would be
sucks,
sad. No one wants that.
it's tied to us doing things and failing already. It's basically a punishment additional for failing, because not a lot of people were super interested in just beating the shit out of us, which I get.
In the last game as well, they got so many critical failures that they just died, basically. I'm surprised they lived.
It's all me.
It was just...
I had 3 of those.
I don't know how you managed that.
I don't know how I survived, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
Okay, Noah.
had 1 stroke of luck.
We'll see you when you get back, buddy.
Noah.
He's in a game right now with Lost Carol and Grey Walker, so hopefully they'll pop in later. But oof, I had a burpees. Comment, profanity and spell shape. God. All right, so
Profanity? Oh, I love that one. Now only you 2 can suffer, because I wouldn't suffer anyway. I don't know.
I don't. Me and Salt, we don't work.
So Noah has activated spell
swim.
shape, which is a wheel option, which means the next power cast by a PC gains 1 modifier for free.
Oh, sweet.
So like you could add any of the unique power modifiers,
Right.
or you could add like armor piercing or glow or shroud.
Awesome. That's going to help.
And the next one is the Valterra punishes foul language for the next 15 minutes, which is just no cuss club again. We'll do that when we start the game proper.
Yes, because otherwise it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, because fuck you,
Get
Noah.
ready to be wounded.
Yeah, fuck you, Noah. I need to get the deck of cards from the bag we took to Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we had a lot of fun
I
at
can
Sleepy
explain what
Hollow.
happened in the last game.
Yeah, please.
I'm going to do my best, because this is my first recap ever.
You're gonna do fine.
Oh, I know. I don't know if that's true. But
Mike gives us bennies for recaps. You've done it once before.
have I ever been given a Benny? Oh, okay, so maybe I've done it once before, but I must have not done that great because I don't remember. So, last time in the Valterra.
I thought you were doing the recap while I was gone.
Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up!
So,
Rude man shushes!
Avana and Korchia were in Breanna's Sun, which is right on the outskirts of the Valterra phenomenon. They came across the Lethos sisters, Acantha and Adelia. Adelia runs a shop called the Blue Luminaries, but she can't really decide on the name, so that keeps changing. They also met someone named Rumsfold, a lion, who had a really, really difficult problem.
Is it Olion or Oleon?
I thought a lion, but...
Oh, okay.
I thought...
It's your world. I'm just asking, because I've been pronouncing it Oleon the whole time.
Oh, I thought it was your accent.
No, because to me, I'm like, oh, lion. like, oh, shucks.
Aw, lion.
Oh, shucks, oh, lion.
Damn it, lion. Oh, lion.
Fine. My next roll is going to be at -4 for sandbagging. No! The game hasn't started. Shut up. It's because I didn't say anything about it because I missed it. I just wasn't looking.
Oh, well, you can't say anything.
She's punishing me.
She
Oh,
wanted,
well, if you
she
have to
wanted
be punished.
spiders ridden by Ron.
Here you go.
Where is Ron?
I don't know.
That worries me.
But yeah, the next 4 rolls are going to be at -1. Ahoy, Gontas.
Right,
I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. I'm being rude.
No, you're not. You
go.
guys are all friends. And,
Very rude.
All right.
Could you scoot
So,
your way
Rumsfeld needed help because he was required to go into the Valterra and find something, and it did not take long for the group to realize he was not who he said he was.
Was his fake name Rumsfeld?
No, it was his fake name. Then we just started calling him Rummy and various other things.
Rummy Tummy.
Who could believe such a
Rummy
thing?
Tumbletum.
So his real name is Lenkel Breen.
It's unfortunate.
He unfortunately is very weak. He's a gambler. He was once a logger in the Valterra. And he must have done something bad on a night of gambling and drinking where he woke up the next day and saw a note saying that he was required to get a book from a specific tomb in the Valterra. And no one else was really answering his calls for help because they probably saw him in disguise. But Adelia likes money, so Acantha and the group went into the Valterra.
Please continue. We're just modeling.
you got some
I'm right
people.
there with you. I'm right there. I'm right there with you. I'm being disrespectful. I'm
Recap.
sorry.
Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So they went into Valterra. And they saw many strange beetles along the way to where they said they had to go. They also came across a group from House of Lion who obviously was from House of Lion, other than Lenkel, who was not dressed in a way that made you think that he was. And a group of some of the Church of Loranova walking toward a newly built tomb that is there. For the nobles, they have really extravagant, almost works of art tombs that they used to kind of show off to other nobles. Also, they're insanely rich. This is probably the 3rd or 4th tomb that these guys have built. So they continue to follow the beetles to a tomb by House Kors. There, which is like a symbol, which is a cool shaggy dog, which I thought was cute. But it wasn't cute when they went inside and they realized that the beetles were all along the floor eating through it. And also, later on, they found out it was also on the ceiling as well. There were so many beetles. It was a bad time.
A lot of
because
buggies.
So they failed repeatedly and then they fell through the ground. But not before finding a book near one of the tombs after Korchia sort of robbed the entire thing.
Excuse me. I had an
You were ripping the
accomplice.
eyes from the that is true.
I
You
had
were
an
talking-
accomplice.
You attempted
Rude.
to talk to the dead.
Yeah, they were
failed,
cool with it.
And then they stopped
They gave us
talking.
they gave us their okay. We critically failed.
Yeah, we were really
It was-
cool. It was really cool. I asked, yeah, you good? You good? And they said
we-
no, and I said, cool.
We do have suggestions that we should start desecrating the tombs.
Who suggested that?
None of your business.
All right, I want names, so we're gonna talk about that later. So
I'll never narc on the chat.
narc on the chat. I can't read it, but I'm just saying.
Give me a Benny and I'll narc on the chat. Don't actually do it. Oh my god. You have one guess as to who it was.
It's me.
Yeah.
I know it's me.
Search your heart. She cheered with 10 bits. It was me. It was me.
I knew it was you. It's fine. No, you can desecrate the tomb. I don't care.
Desecrate them.
Yes, due to the comical amount of critical failures, as they went to the center area of this tomb, the beetle-adorned ceiling and the ground, it basically collapsed. But when it went into like an underground tunnel that seems to have been bored through by beetles over a long period of time, they were able to, well, Korchia especially, was able to catch a glimpse of something really strange. Some sort of humanoid figure made out of dirt that had a crown and was slowly moving towards them.
It was a giant creature, right?
It was very big.
Okay.
And it would have ripped them apart in seconds. Luckily, they were able to, what?
I thought they were smaller.
No, not always. So.
Thank you. That clarifies everything I need. Okay. I was doing their stats today.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, this is a special case. It's weird.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. I get it.
Yeah, it was going to kill them, which they deserved for being so mean to me.
Fucking rude.
Somehow they all escaped. Lenkel somehow, our favorite friend, also did. They went back into town, and they are trying to figure out why people want books, and what was that weird thing? We'll find out today in Valterra. I don't know.
That was it. That was the end of it.
Oh, I should have clapped as well. That was okay. Was that everything?
I mean, sure.
I know it's my game, but it's also our game, so you know.
You're fine.
It's our game. We birthed it together.
I mean, that is technically accurate.
Yeah, I guess we've all birthed it together.
So, yeah.
Oh, I start the game now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
what
my
do we do
time to
now?
shine.
What's up?
You forgot. You
How
forgot.
long
You
that
need
the
to
game
tell us.
continues.
How long has it been?
All right, it's been a few days.
Okay.
So you guys, I'm assuming you went back, I know, to your room, and you had the beetle. Well, you brought one back, and it was like in a little jar.
Mm-hmm.
And you went back to your wonderful home underground.
Yeah. Well, it's close. It's
Your pit.
It's my root cellar that has no lid on it. But that's okay.
It's very comfy.
It's got like a tent over it.
So you gave the book to Adelia to figure things out. Lenkel's over there too. You got me your friend Lenkel, who you would love to say hi to. Is there anything that you guys have done in these days that you would say?
For me, I guess I would start by tending to my crops and maybe doing some of my rotations. So I'll just
You
roll.
can roll that.
roll
Oh,
survival.
also, if you have been keeping an eye on the beetle, it's moving a lot less, and the light is getting off as much dimmer.
Okay, I'm trying to keep it alive.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
Well, if none of my
It's not dead.
okay, but none of my things seem to be improving the condition.
They don't seem to be improving the
I
condition,
kill
but
the
it's
beetle.
Okay, it's dead.
Yeah, I kill the beetle and
You
I'm gonna
killed it.
ground it up and use it for fertilizer. In an
You
attempt to
might-
impart some of its magic into my next crop of Tickle Puff.
You gave him +1.
Well, that negates my -1.
You just straight up killed it.
Yeah, if it wasn't getting no better.
Well, so much for the plot hook for this episode.
Oh no!
Could you fucking imagine?
Like, I'm done, guys.
There's a plot line that
I
just
go
withered
home.
and
Lauren's
died.
like, I thought up everything. I have the perfect shit.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You see this beautiful tree branching out, but the stump is just gone now.
It's like a Minecraft tree. You take the one block
Yeah,
on
it
the bottom
just
and
falls out.
it's just fucked. I got a 5 and then +1 -1, so I got a 5. So
That's a normal success. You get like a normal crop that what you expect to do.
I'm just like that was just to produce the fertilizer. Beyond that, I would be doing my regular rotations. You know, I would probably visit some of the brothels and sell some of the contraceptives and things like that to them
and then get like different materials back.
exactly and my usual barter situation. But I would.
what?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No,
you say what
what
you
were you gonna say
The
first?
final part of what I would do is I would check in more frequently with the sisters, mostly because they have the book and Lincol's there, and I just don't like Linkle, and Avana seemed really focused on the book, so I just want to make sure Avana doesn't do a bad murder. Do you need your dice, bud?
Yeah.
Okay, sit down. I'll find it for you.
No, you could do your thing. Whatever.
I'll get it.
I haven't killed Linkle, if that's what you're worried about.
I thought
I'm
Lincoln
definitely
was
not
the
rolling to do Linkle's death.
No.
best. To do his death?
Yes.
I wouldn't kill
Alright,
Linkle.
well, since
We love
Kyle's
him.
gone now.
Here, are these them?
I don't know. No, they're in a black bag.
Also, I hope all of you guys
Black
at home are doing okay.
It's in a
Well,
black velvet pouch.
No. Well then, my guy, I guess you can look for them because I have no fucking idea. Oh, they're the Kraken bag, right. Okay, I think I might actually know. I hope. I didn't put your dice away not last week. But
It's
weeks
been a
ago.
long time.
Yeah, but I think you're up Shit's Creek. Wait. Aha. You're lucky today.
I leave it here and then you put it
Yeah,
away.
but I have to clean the table. No one else cleans the table.
You don't let us clean the table.
You can put your fucking dice where you want. I just don't want you to break down the equipment.
And
I dropped the microphone today.
Oh yeah, he did drop the microphone.
I'm so mad at myself.
It's been a day.
It's been a day.
So.
If, you guys are my favorite. I love you.
Oh, we love you.
So, if you're going around doing your normal thing, you do notice Laura Etme doing her normal thing.
God.
If you do want to talk to her, she's surrounded some of the children here. They seem to actually not be regulars. They might be with the group who's going to visit the Valterra, possibly visit a loved one, and they are currently just donating a bunch of money to the church. These children, she is getting.
When you say the church, you mean directly into Laura Etme's donation,
I can
bag.
neither confirm or deny,
Her
but she's
sack.
holding the bag, and the children are putting money into it.
Okay. Cool. That's not my business. I don't care. Whatever.
Children are being hustled by
Korchia's
that
not a
nun.
good person.
Poor nun.
Yeah, I mean, do I have a delivery for Laura at me?
Yeah, if you want to talk to her. It's up to you. I mean, I don't know what to say.
What I'm saying is, unless Korchia has a delivery, they have no interest in interfering with
this.
Laura Etme's perfectly legitimate scheme.
Oh, it's very legitimate. It's,
Oh, yeah.
Legit.
Korchia is not a narc, and also does not care.
Well, do you have anything? Because I know it's your normal rounds. Do you have anything for her like last time or no?
Because we started with her last week, I would have to imagine that the answer is no if it's only been a couple of days.
Okay, that's fine.
She goes through poison quickly, but I don't imagine it's that quickly. So that's why he started with like the brothels and stuff, because it's their turn on the rotation and they're much more frequent than her. But she's still surprisingly frequent, someone who needs poison. Unless she placed an order, Korchia has no reason to interfere.
Okay, that's fine. So you
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not biting the plot hook.
No, you don't have to. She's just robbing children. That's fine.
Not my business.
Oh, that's fine. So,
I will sort of like give her a nod as I walk past, though. Just be like,
she's...
evening. And just keep
Did you
going.
just dunk children in there?
Yeah.
Dunked.
This one's mine now. Yeah, I'll just
To
keep
hold
going.
the offering.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You gotta do what Korchia would do, which is allow these children to be robbed. So, Avana.
Yeah, I'm not playing
Yes.
a hero.
You actually have a weird dream.
I have a dream.
Ooh, that's never
What's my
good.
dream?
Oh no, it's... Where are you most comfortable, would you say?
On the Valterra.
That's what I thought. And that's where you are. You see a bunch of deer. They are made of kind of like various leaves and grasses, but they all sort of have antlers like yours.
Mm-hmm.
And you're having a good time.
I am. I have
And
a great
you're
time.
all alone with the deer.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone comes up to you. You can't really make out what they look like, but they're wearing a long white dress. And then they place like bigger antlers on top of you.
Bigger antler.
They're so big.
Oh,
You're
yeah, they're
living
probably
Big boy
amazing.
antlers.
Yeah,
dream.
that's a dream.
Then you unfortunately wake up.
Damn it.
You hear, unfortunately for you, happily screaming children, I guess.
Damn it.
We're being robbed!
Separate childhood. Separate childhood.
There's a lot of children in this town.
This is a complicated network of child grifting.
So many children.
Separate group. These seem to be regulars.
Also, I'm sorry to interrupt, but hey, there were some weird audio issues last time.
Oh, tell us.
If there's a weird thumping sound, please let me know.
figure it out.
Yeah,
Or just
'cause
any,
I crossed my legs
any
under my
weird
chair.
shit.
I have no idea how.
I adjusted the microphone setup because boy howdy was it super distracting when I was editing. I'm sorry I interrupted. I wanted to say it before I forgot because I just remembered.
You remembered it now.
Drove me up the fucking wall.
In my feet, because I'm short,
Focus right
they can.
there.
Well, I mean, they can touch the ground in this house,
My
but
focus
we will
right
be careful not to kick anything.
on the other side of that.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
So you wake up.
Yes, I wake up upset.
Well, I guess the dream. Did you like the dream?
I liked the dream, so I guess I'm happy. But then I
But
hear
then-
happy children.
Happy children.
Which I hate.
I mean, they're not my favorite thing.
So, like before, you see some sort of flyer.
God damn it.
Outside
Are you fucking
My
kidding me?
door.
Yes.
Okay. I go to the flyer again. Is it different?
Yes.
It's different. Okay.
So now it just says Bluminaries. The handwriting seems
Oh, good.
much nicer.
Oh, good.
You
good.
see a picture of 3 people
I'll
on
just
there
erase
now.
the name.
Oh no.
And
They hired Linkle.
And the,
No!
address, the address is now on there based on your suggestions. It is so small you cannot read it. They made the pictures even bigger. The name is gigantic, but the address is
It's just
Lauren, do you do this to cause Kat and I physical pain?
Yeah, I think
Because, like,
help them.
Kat worked in promotions for several
It's
years.
bad, and they're bad at it.
This sucks
so
so much, Lauren. You know exactly what buttons to press
like
to get a visceral reaction.
definitely a horror game. I can feel it.
Ooh.
Delia
yeah.
is certain that if the name is big, they'll be big. That's logical. That's a logical
Motherfucker.
thing. Do people not know this? Everyone knows this.
Okay,
Well, your
so
header 1 font should be the largest
she
font. That is
she
fair.
takes out like a bag of like fertilizer, and
Why did you put quotes?
I don't know.
What's in the? Why'd you put quotes?
It's a very heavy bag over my shoulder, and I sprinkle a little
Lumpy
bit.
and human shaped.
And I sprinkle a little bit on all my flowers, especially the moving ones. And then I give them all kisses. And then
Is the bag always present in your home?
Is the bag always present? Well, I like to use what I have, so I empty the bag.
It's a compost bag.
Right. Why did you like a few? That's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Did I say that, DM?
No.
Or GM? No. It's not always there. And usually it's just pulp. And sprinkle that. And then,
The plants appreciate.
oh yeah, no, she knows. She's very, very sweet with each of them. And then she takes the flyer, tucks it away, and sets out for the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
As soon as you leave, you see one flyer just scattered everywhere. It's a whole mess. It looks like one actually went where you were by accident, because Lankle is handing out flyers now. It's not a Kampa, and
It's a bitch boy job. He deserves it.
Yeah, it seems like
yeah, and it's just him trying to grab the flyers. The children are running around screaming happily with them.
No.
So that's you see that.
I walk up to Langle. I pick up some papers for Langle.
Are you here to help me?
Goddess.
Well,
Can you grab the children?
I would.
Is he getting mugged by these
Yes,
kids
yes.
from before?
I would.
It's the same old.
It's the same
I would
fucking
never-
gang of children. I love them.
I would never touch a child. And that's one.
They're kicking me.
That is their prerogative and maybe their job. Two,
They've been paid for this?
possibly. Now listen. I'm sorry. Is this your new job?
I'm trying to make an honest living.
Yes.
That's what Adelia said. If I
That's-
do this, it's not like logging or gambling. It's luminaries, whatever that is. I don't
it's their
understand.
new name. It'll probably change by the end of the week.
I
But
made so many flyers though with this new name.
is this your handwriting? It's gorgeous.
Thank you. A child just grabs the last flyer and just
Yep,
rips
a
it.
whack. I whack
Kicks
the
him right in
child.
the ankle.
I just and then I pick the shovel up and I put it like to the side and look at the children really quickly.
They run immediately.
Would you like me to accompany you back?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, right now, please. I mean, if you, yes.
Oh, well, of course. Well, if you need my help, I don't mind. But it seems as though, did you make all of the flyers? Was this all of yours?
Mostly. I did most of them.
What part besides the luminary part?
Oh, I did the picture.
That's good. That's a very beautiful picture. You have talent.
Adelia did the address.
Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I think it's beautiful no matter what you guys do. I just think it's kind of hard to read where.
Oh, I can't read it at all. I don't understand.
Why would you
I'm literate.
Why would you hand out anything you can't read?
I'm getting paid.
Yeah. No, it
This
makes
is more than I was making before.
Yes, but
I wasn't really making anything.
do you know the word initiative? Is that the word? Initiative?
Initiative to get paid?
Oh, to do a good job. Because you said you want to do an honest living, right?
Yeah.
So when you want to do an honest living, you want to do your best. And to do your best, you need to voice your opinion. So if you can't read something and another person can't read something, can the customer pay your boss to pay you?
I don't know if I could tell Adelia that. She was
Are
very
you
adamant.
afraid of her?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Adelia is sweet and beautiful, and you need to talk to her like a person. Why don't we come together and I will tell Adelia?
Okay.
Okay, come on.
He just takes your hand.
Ankle.
slowly.
Come on.
Winkle, more like Stinkle.
Who said that?
Me. I
What
did.
kind of clothes is Linkle wearing now?
Oh, I did not mention that.
Like,
He's now
let's see.
wearing. Remember I said there were ill-fitting blue robes that
yeah,
like,
they
they
were
didn't
awful.
wear?
They were pretty fucking awful.
That's all he had
Oh.
right now.
Oh no!
Hey.
Avana trips and takes a wound.
Salty language, pow! All right, you're wounded.
And the timer for No Cuss Club begins now. 15 minutes.
Oh, and you notice the reason
Take
it
one
happens
wound.
is because one of the children, after you scared them away, just threw a rock at you.
That happens.
Lauren, give yourself a bet. Here, take these red ones. There you go.
Cool.
And there's your shaken token.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's this roving gang of children that hate everyone.
These kids
Yeah,
stink.
yeah.
This is separate from the good children who are getting robbed.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure one of those children don't go home. So
I thought you just said you don't hurt kids. I thought you just said that. You psychopath.
no, it's fine. So I take little blood streaks down her, but she doesn't seem to know. I'm fine.
At the top right screen, it appears Avana will remember that.
No, it happens when people think you're a witch or something. It happens.
Oh, they must really think I'm a witch.
No.
I was kicked. I'm in so much pain.
No, I just think they're monsters, to be fair. I've seen nicer animals in the Valterra.
Children are feral.
Honestly. So we'll head to the Luminaries, I guess.
And now, as you approach, you see that the sign, which a few days ago said the Blue Luminaries, has now been changed to the Bluminaries.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like she kind of cut the sign and combined the words. She didn't have enough time to make an actual real sign.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
So
It's got one of those Silicon Valley
good.
app startup icons too, where it's just one color and one letter.
Yeah.
really hoping for the branding. So yeah, you enter.
She's
with
ahead of her
Michael.
time.
Adelia is wrapped in about 5 blankets on the floor, sort of messing around with some round objects that are glowing oddly. You don't know what that means, but she's just very focused on. And it
what
kind of looks
that
similar
is.
to the things that you got last time that were able to freeze things. These are just glowing in a different color.
Okay. Adelia,
Oh, hi! What's up?
how are you today?
Very warm.
I could see that. Are you a little overheating?
No, this is the best way to work.
On whatever you're working on?
Oh, thanks for all of the data that you gave me
Oh.
last time. I've been able to create some new stuff.
Oh, that's exciting. Yes.
If you want, you could test it out for me.
I don't
I'll
mind.
even allow it free of charge. But if you want me to pay me, that's fine too.
No, I would just use it free of charge and give you all the information. That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah. I just
Smooth businesswoman.
I just had a few questions really quickly.
Okay.
You did that flyer again, and it got under my door again.
That's good. It's getting
And
places.
it's gotten places. The only thing is, I know where you live, normally.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the
Right.
thing,
But I knew that before seeing the sign. I read the sign. I can't read the sign. That's the problem. It's a beautiful sign.
You made it here, though.
I did, but I knew that because
Did
I
you see the new
know.
name?
The Bluminaries? Yes.
It rolls right off the top.
It's not 2 words. It's 1 now. That's
Exactly.
good. Yes. But
Michael said I did a great job. I don't really respect his opinion all that much, but he seemed really adamant.
She's so mean. I love her.
I think it's a beautiful name, and I think it is you should
I
definitely.
think it's great too. I think it's great.
Akanta? Where did you come from?
That was.
Where did you come from?
That was Lankle B.
Oh, okay.
She has a
also
horse.
shit.
She has 2 wounds.
Fuck!
3 wounds.
I'm dead.
No,
I
you're just at
unconscious.
-3.
I just dropped unconscious.
Oh, she must have really liked the name.
I guess I'm living here for now.
Death. Yeah.
You don't look too good. You should probably sit down for a bit. I can-
I didn't eat this morning. It could be. And then I got hit by a rock.
Fart. That's so funny.
So,
He's not even here to enjoy it. Someone tell Noah when he gets back
I'm gonna kill
how
him.
much
I'm
stuff.
gonna know he's
I'm gonna
allowed.
drive all the way to Virginia tonight.
Do a murder.
Just do a murder. Okay, no, I really love your poster. It's just, you cannot read it at all. and it's a little different from last time, and I think you're really good at it, and I love the art, but I think you need to change the address. The size is very
Why would I
small.
change the address? They know where I live.
No,
I would have
it's
to get a
too
whole new location.
No,
That's
no,
a lot of
that's
money.
not- no,
Unless
Knock,
you provide
knock.
It's too small to see.
She sort of closes the door a bit. I'm in the middle of a business conversation.
Your flyers are terrible.
Oh, so you made it here too. So what is the issue?
Because I know where you live.
I think
It's
if you
too
guys know where I
small. It's terrible. I told you to put the address, but you
I put
put
the
it in
address
too
in.
small of a size.
How are they?
They
gonna
sort of
read
like
the
take
name?
they sort of take out like their magnifying glass and like not everybody has one of these. Glass like this is fairly expensive.
Oh, I would hate to provide that to everybody who wants to come inside.
Now again, I'm gonna do you a favor. Oh hey, Avana, you look pale.
I don't feel very good.
She said she got hit by a rock.
You know what? I think I might have a pick-me-up if you want.
That would be nice. I was just trying to explain to our good friend, Adelia, why
Sit down.
I'm sitting.
Okay, good. Now keep going. Don't mind me.
Okay, my good friend Adelia here, why
Hey.
the flyer doesn't work and why we need to change it.
Lenkel made his way here.
Lenkel live here. He live upstairs.
Lenkel live
Oh, he
here.
lives on the ground in the corner. Now we don't really. It's
it's
only
11,
50 days
13.
since I met the man.
All right,
He
so
still doesn't have a bedroom.
No, he does not.
I have the healer edge, by the way, so that gives me a +2 on my healing rolls, and
Alright.
one of my 6s blew up, so I got a 13. I have healed you for all 3 wounds.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
nice, nice.
Okay, so you
That,
live.
but there's still probably about 10 minutes left in No Cuss Club, so we'll see how that goes.
Die
Guys have to
immediately.
just-
All right, just drink this and perhaps use less salty language. Your salt intake's quite high. I'd suggest reducing it for a little while.
That's
It's
probably
causing
why I
the
wasn't. Oh my
perspiration.
goodness, it was just too much. Too much.
Way too much salt. Way too much.
It's
Yeah.
got a little bit of Walken in it, but that's because I think Christopher Walken's from Man. I'm just doing the guy from Pet Sematary.
Okay, so, what I'm saying is maybe write it, and she takes like a piece of paper, and she writes in very like curvy handwriting the address larger.
Oh, see, people
And then-
can't read that either. It's got simple block text.
Well, I don't know how to write that.
No, they teach you script after. Are you serious? Oh, no, okay, very funny joke. No, see,
No, I mean
I've
I
shown
don't-
her how to do this about 100 times, and she keeps not doing it. Here, I'll take out. Here's another one I did. You can throw this one in the fireplace with the rest for all the good it's
Oh no!
done me.
If you want to do more, if you want to, you won't get paid, but I will take them.
Oh,
from
you'll
you.
definitely. Oh no! See, I've been taking a coin for every revision I give
Where
you
getting the coins.
from
Korchia?
from your coin purse on your bedstand.
You do leave it
I'll
right
remember
there. I
this.
can see it from
Oh,
here.
Oh, I see.
There's
You see
also
it right there.
there's also the one
You also leave the
underneath
door open.
underneath that cabinet. It's over there. Then there's the one behind that stack of books because the one's hollowed out. You
Also-
should be better about hiding your money.
There's a
You should be better about stealing it, but that's fine.
No, if I was stealing it, I would just take it without rendering services.
I'm going to do a
You
much
want to do
better
yours?
job
I'm
about
sorry,
this.
I'm interrupting you. I'll just be quiet over
Yeah,
here.
I think it's better you do.
Okay.
You were saying, Avana.
I was just saying you get somebody to write it. You don't have to get me to write it. I was just trying to give an example that it's bigger.
Well, no, you could definitely do like the top header. That would look good.
No, I like the way
Not really much
Lenkel's
of an artist.
Lenkel's very much an
Lenkel
artist.
drew this.
Yes,
That
if
little.
you guys let
that little
Lenkel tell him all
nobody.
of your suggestions, and since he's in charge of all of the flyer department of my business now, then that's fine.
Lenkel?
Since when?
Lenkel?
Oh no, Akantha's moved up now that there's 2 employees.
Oh, do we not count as employees?
Do you want to be?
I do stuff for you all the time. No, I don't.
Then why are you asking, Korchia?
Because I want to get a salary.
I'm not paying you. I do have some free
Oh,
stuff for you,
you'll
though.
pay. If it's more of your experiments, like I told you, it's 5 coins for experiment.
I never signed anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to take it, or I'll just give you bad information, like the last one, until you pay up, and then I'll give you the real information. I'm lying. I'll roll a persuasion to lie.
Adelia just looks at the stuff she was just making and looks very concerned.
I mean, I could give you the real notes. If she wants to see through my ruse, I could roll persuasion.
Yeah, can I like... I too will roll this.
That would be notice opposed by persuasion is how I do it.
Wait. So stupid.
Ooh. I got a 5.
So she got a 9.
Oh no! She beat me with raise. She sees right through me.
Well, I would hope you weren't lying about it, but...
I would hope he would be paying me. Oh.
Oh no, I would love to pay you, Korchia. I could pay you. You want to be paid, Korchia? I could pay you, Korchia. What do you want?
5 gold per experiment, I said.
Okay, sure.
5 coin.
All right, I'll give it to you first, and you'll get paid after you test it. How about that?
No. Half and then half. That's fair.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll take my 2 coin. Actually, we'll do the 3 first and the 2
You
after.
don't even know what you're testing.
I don't care. Gimme. Yum yum. Give me some.
So you'll do it, though? Alright, so she does give it to you.
No.
Oh, you're lucky I don't want to kill you.
Back to what you were saying.
I apologize, Ivana, for this rude
Yeah, I
guest.
apologize
should
for
have
how
left him
unprofessional
outside.
she's been.
That's okay.
Actually, Ivana, because you were excited about that book, right?
Oh, yes.
I've been doing some research
Why
about
we've
it.
been here every day.
I don't know why you're
Book.
here. You're just trying to rob me.
Not trying, I am robbing you.
But I've heard of something, but I'm not exactly sure how it works. It's something about lost stories. Only a select few seem to know about them. I was able to get some information from the church, actually. I overheard someone named...
Don't say it.
No, I forget. They were busy. They were running around with the children.
No! I know who you're talking about. 5 gold and I'll tell you her name.
It's not important.
With the bad children?
3
The
gold.
ones, the children that throw things?
No,
and
the
steal
gullible
things?
children.
Oh, no,
There's way
they're...
too many
Yeah,
children.
no.
Yeah, they just give you money for free. I don't know.
They're not the wisest.
But allegedly, if you learn about the people who are buried in the Valterra, they have a chance of possibly helping you in your direst situations.
Oh.
There was some sort of religious mumbo jumbo that was kind of filled in there, but maybe it works. I've never tested it myself.
Oh, well, that is something to look into, definitely.
I do have the book here.
Oh, yes, thank you. Did you make a copy of the stuff in it? Because I do want to use it as bait to find the people who are blackmailing.
Oh, do you? That's exactly what I was thinking.
Don't tap your fingers like that. It's very menacing.
Well, she
No,
can do
no,
whatever
this
she
isn't
wants.
menacing at all.
She looked so smart and intimidating just now. She's got to do that. She's the boss.
She's not as
This is
gullible
why you
as
are
the
my
other one.
favorite. You get anything you
playing
want
you.
for free. Well, not everything you want, but some of it I'll give it to you for free because you're a
You
good
just have to be a nice person.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry for Korchia. He just never learned to be good. I don't understand it.
It must be
That
hard.
is rude. I'm a very good person. I'll have you know.
What did you just say? So, questions. Yes, I wanted to know more about who was blackmailing Linkle, how to see what else that they.
I think it's more extortion than blackmail.
Yeah, that's true. It was more
Well,
extortion.
actually, it's more just trying to get payment.
Well, it was.
It's
Well,
freelancing.
well, yes, but
Freelance.
when you see Linkle, do you think he could get something out of a?
No.
Yes,
No.
exactly. They knew
No.
what they were getting into, and they poor Linkle was just a bystander.
Has
to
Linkle
him.
been back to his house? The scam was probably just to send him into the Volterra and then rob his house, thinking he'd never come back.
Oh, that's why I never went back. I've been hiding here.
Oh, all right, cool.
Where is your house?
Somewhat close, but it's kind of near the bar.
I'm amazed you can afford a house, Lang. You struck me as someone who lived in an inn.
Well, why don't you tell us?
Well, I made some money.
Okay, sure.
I spent some of it. Most of it. I'm in trouble.
Okay. So why don't we tell us where you lived? I guess is the new term.
Previously.
Previously lived. And why don't we check it out? See if anybody's been in there yet. They most likely have. It is an unfortunate
Oh,
time.
for sure.
But maybe we can get some clues about who they were. And if not, I could use some of the stories. Maybe I could get some answers from the Volterra themselves.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what? Could I actually just have a word outside the shop really quick?
Of course.
Take her outside the shop.
So you wanted some private time, not
Yeah,
you?
Yes, I do want private time. I know what you're doing. Again, not something I'm interested in, but why exactly are you so interested in all this? Like,
All of
it's
what?
dealing with Lankle and the people that were extorting them and
Well,
all this.
usually the people who are extorting others are not great people.
No, I know, but neither are you. So I just sort of need to... I've never really asked the question, but why are you so interested in risking your life?
Oh, I'm not risking much.
Your life, I would say that's the most that you could risk.
Oh, no.
Ever. Forever.
I am doing what I can.
Why? That's the question. Why?
I feel like it. Honestly,
Are you
I...
fucking with me?
Bye.
No, I did it on purpose.
Bye.
15 minutes are up.
No! Suck a fuck! I hate you.
I did it on purpose.
Listen, Korchia,
Can't get me, motherfuckers.
I don't ask how you have these. I don't ask how you have all of these mechanical things all the time.
What?
Like the spyglass or whatever.
A magnifying
And
glass.
I
I
don't.
bought it
And I just.
at the store.
Okay, you said it was expensive.
It
How
was
did you get all the
expensive.
money? You stole it.
No, I didn't steal it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't ask all the questions.
I grow
of you.
my crops and I sell them.
Okay, that's all fair.
Right, but my thing is different. I went out to the store and I bought something, and you want to go and find some people who are running a gambling ring that are sending people in the Valterra to die, and I just sort of want to know why.
Because it's an unfortunate balance. It's upsetting the balance of the Valterra.
Is that for real?
They're putting people in the Valterra that shouldn't be there.
That's your real reason. That's not a load of nonsense that you're feeding me.
Why would I lie to you? I have no reason to lie. I've told you that before.
Yeah, I know that you have no reason to lie, but it just seems a little too pure-hearted, is all I'm saying. For someone that I have definitely seen beat a man to death with a shovel.
Well,
You don't get to a point like that and still be someone who's willing to just do the right thing.
I don't think you were there for that.
No, it was when we did that Rakanan job. The one where we tricked her into burning down the whole thing. Ooh.
She's probably very angry.
I hope she is dead, for starters.
Yeah, if she survived that, she very much hates her.
But you did bludgeon someone to death with the shovel.
But did or did he not deserve the shovel?
He did have a bow and a sword.
Right.
It was in the way of what we wanted.
Right.
But, again,
All of those
there was such veracity, tenacity in your strikes that I'm just a little... I just don't see the jumping off point that would take you from there to let's help this nobody who isn't even worth stealing from anymore.
No,
I'm just confused.
I like that you're being honest with me and asking me all of these questions, Korchia. That means you're interested.
I mean, yeah.
And that means you care, which is nice. But what I'm saying is they will lead me...
No Cuss Club is back on.
Gosh darn
Thank you,
dang.
friends. Thank you, friends. You're my friends.
The 15-minute timer starts the first time one of us curses. That's how I'm running it now.
That's fine. I guess you guys gotta be good.
So you at least get one.
Okay, good. So what I'm saying is they lead me, or I'm sorry, Lankle leads me to something a little bit bigger than him. That is doing things that do not align with my personal compass, as you call it, right? The thing that points you in the direction.
Now, okay, so then that's my question then. Is this your personal compass, or is this cult that you're a part of? The one that loves the dirt and all that?
Well, I am doing what Valterra is telling me. No one's telling me to do anything, but
Right,
Valterra asks me personally to go out into the world and balance it, and this seems like an imbalance of things if they are killing people and putting them in the Valterra without the people's permission.
You know what? I understand the folly of my question. You're a very capricious woman. So, okay, sure. What's in it for me? I like you, I do, but...
Well, I'm sure the people...
I'm not in the business of putting myself in harm's way without a reason.
Well,
And balancing the dirt is not a reason for me.
well, I'm sure that this ring or whatever has money. And
Sometimes it's not about the money, you know?
I'm just letting you know.
The money is more
something.
just a thing that I do to keep my rent paid and the
Well,
nobles
like,
off my
I
back.
don't know what your compass goes towards. Like that's what it's called
Compass?
when you are going towards a direction. I don't know your path. I don't know what you want.
Well, I like the Valterra too. I love it, actually. I just enjoy the plant life,
Right, I know
studying it,
that
drawing
much.
it. That's it. When I say that I don't have a deeper motivation than that, I'm quite serious.
Well-
I'm just happy to be out there.
Finding out the people's stories and seeing if there is a vendetta or something larger coming from it.
Well, if they're selling the stories, that's certainly a reason, and I guess seeing if we can make a Hold on, I'll open the door and stick my head back in. You said we can make a person come back to life with a story?
Well, it's something like that. I don't know
Tight.
exactly. Don't touch my door unless you plan to buy something.
So he'll just sort of while he finishes the rest of the sentence.
Ah!
I mean, that's actually pretty cool. I'd like to see what's going on with that. So, okay, yeah, sure, I'm in.
Okay, well,
Tight.
what I can do is I can read a story or whatever, and I can go to the Valterra and see if there's a connection somewhere that's close.
Well, I know the priestess that she's talking about. A devout of Laura. She works at the church. Real scumbag.
Sense anger by
I don't trust her at all. And then I'll close it and I'll start to just rattle it.
Most of the time, the devout of Laura don't like to talk to me.
Oh, no. We have a working relationship. I'll talk to her and I'll put the good word in for you. I think you two would actually probably get along really well.
really?
Yeah, you're both terrible influences.
Influencers?
Influences on each other and me and everyone around you.
Well, I just ask
Just
I just ask people to help, and usually they do.
Okay. Sure. All right. Fine. All right. I'm sorry if I doubted you. It's just we've been working together for a while now, and I just feel like we never actually talked about that stuff, and that's fine. We don't ever have to talk about that stuff. But sometimes my curiosity gets the better of me.
Well, you can ask me anything you want. I've told you.
And I have, and I still feel like I've almost never gotten a honest, straight answer from you. But she locked the door.
Oh,
She did.
And then he just starts to knock on it very loudly.
Okay.
So, yeah, I want to take the job. We'll split the coin 50-50. I know you don't like the coin, and it's fine, but got bills to pay.
that's fine. I think it would help.
Okay.
Some of my plants are getting a little
Okay, so the
larger,
door
so I could make a
does
second
start
cellar.
to open.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, let's do it. And get him in the face with the last one.
Okay, so
Oops, sorry.
actually,
Sorry. Oops, sorry.
Adelia didn't open the door. Akantha did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You woke her up.
Oh, uh-oh. Avana was banging on the door. I tried to stop her.
It wasn't me.
It was Lankel.
I would never.
Lenkel is inside.
Since when? Oh, he used the back door. Sneaky fella. Go back to bed. Oh, it's so rude of Lankel to do that to you.
Were you sleeping? I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I've just been a bit. I've been a bit tired.
Tired? What's wrong?
You notice that her right hand is heavily bandaged.
Oh no, Akantha! What happened? Sweet girl, what happened? She goes and nurses.
She actually takes it back.
You have to get
is
someone's
wrong?
permission before you touch them.
You slapped me in the face.
That was an accident. And also, I'm sorry.
I don't think you would ask someone to hit you though.
Oh, wait. Really?
What?
I'm learning so much about you.
Also, if you do see the door slightly open, in the background you just see a little gremlin woman looking very mad in the general direction of you two.
Oh, hey, Dahlia, when'd you get here?
Do you guys want to help me or not?
No, I know, we already have the information we need from you.
You woke up my sister and you banged on my door, so could enter, and now they're gonna have no customers for the day.
Well, no one's going to come because nobody knows where you are. Remember that? Remember the...
Oh, this is so difficult working on just a family business, and then I have ruffians coming in the door causing issues every day.
Family now.
Oh, Lankel's part of the family. Oh, who'd Lankel marry?
Oh, Lenkel's still here?
Korchia actually has like a big belly.
Lenkel is just standing in the corner. He's just scared to interact with any of you during
Now
this
listen. I think, why don't we have someone write it in a nice print or whatever,
JD says he's still alive.
I don't know how!
and then we can remake the flyers. You don't need to change the name. The name is beautiful.
The name is actually
it's very
beautiful.
Good. Very good.
It's fresh as heck.
Chef keys. So, but the rest,
remembered.
yes, but the rest of it, and the beautiful photo, beautiful here. The address needs to be bigger. Done. That's it.
You can
Done.
put the address
That's all you need
over
to do.
the image.
Literally, you can put it. Do stickers exist here?
Probably not. I assume there's primitive adhesives,
Yeah.
but like there wouldn't be like cutout stickers. There would be like paste you would put on the back of flyers to stick to a nice one. or
So you
something.
just make the bottom half like a smaller piece of paper, and you put
Okay.
some sticky stuff on the other side, and you pop it there, and then you go new address.
Well, for my distress, would you guys mind buying that for me?
What
perhaps?
distress? Who was bothering you?
I
We'll
would
go deal
never
with them.
Who did this to
I'll be
you?
dealing with them later.
Okay.
So, that's fine.
Korchia will pick up a stack of flyers. I'll hand these out for you while I look for the ruffian.
No, not until the address changes.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole point.
I was gonna do free labor for you, but she wouldn't let me. Oh, that's a shame.
Listen, okay,
Oh, Avana,
yes.
I have something special for you, actually. We get to pick 2 of my special baubles that you could check out.
No, she's trying to give you mine so she doesn't have to pay me.
I already gave you some money, though.
Yeah, but you never gave me the thing, and you're
Yeah, I
not
know.
planning to give me the other half. I know you.
Well, I said I would do it for her.
That's what true friends do, Korchia.
Tell her it's 5 coins.
Well, I don't need 5 coins, though, Korchia.
It's a friendship joke.
I need 5 coins?
You can give me 5 coins, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
No.
I take some money. Okay, here you go. Alright, so what she gives
That's a
you,
good joke. I love it,
you
Korchia.
get to pick
I hate you
from
too.
one of these. So what you see now, she has, based on your other suggestions previously, updated her system, which before was just a picture of her going like this, or this.
Yes.
Now there's more detail. So you see something in one hand, and it looks like some sort of cartoon Adelia, but she looks like she's walking coolly away from an explosion.
Oh, very
The
good.
other one looks like Adelia, but slipping on a banana peel.
So this one worries me just slightly. There's...
Oh, which one? They're both very distinct now.
No,
Actually,
This
we
one
probably don't
seems,
even have a point of reference for what an explosion is.
You know it.
There's a big mushroom behind this one, but you seem to be walking confidently away from the
I'm
mushroom.
confident about how successful this will be.
Is this a fungicide weapon or something?
So then there's this
It
other
might
one
explode.
that has a fruit that you're tripping on.
Yes, it's like a slippery type of situation.
Okay, so to escape slippery situations
It might cause it.
and to walk confidently away from mushrooms. Those are the 2 that's happening. Okay.
Is it cause or escape from a slippery situation? What's the intended?
Depends on how successful it is, but the intent
The intent.
Intent.
is to cause these situations, but you will both be safe because what I make is safe.
So far, so good.
That's
yeah.
not how anything
Okay,
slippery
so-
works.
Okay,
So
I
how
take it. I
wood
put it
works.
in my like side
Thank you,
thing.
Avana. That's why, like I said, you are my favorite.
Oh, thank you. You're my favorite. Too.
Oh,
I
thank you.
actually don't have super
Aw.
favorites. Everyone I meet
Sorry,
is usually a
Kanta.
favorite.
She's not a favorite.
Oh, Kanta, like I said, no one's a
She just
favorite.
seems really out of it, Akanta.
Kanta, are you okay? You look hurt.
Yeah.
Well, you
Take
did wake me up. I apologize if I'm not.
take a
completely-
seat. Let me take a look at your hand.
Absolutely
It's on the
not.
house.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm not gonna press the issue, but it could get infected.
I can take care of it. I'm
You,
fine.
you know that I'm like a physic. You know that, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
I've already bandaged and everything. I know what I'm doing. This is simple. Sometimes you get hurt in the Valterra, and we did deal with a lot. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna press the issue. You
Well,
do your own
why
thing.
don't you do the whole thing, and I guess I should ask, Adelia, which one of these stories do you feel like we could handle in here, and maybe a story local to this area?
Oh, well, the only one I have right now is the one that you guys found.
We gotta talk to Laura.
Right. I'm sorry. So yes, why don't we talk to
Well,
your...
she didn't seem to know all that much other than the existence.
Oh, she didn't want to talk to you, probably.
Why would she want to talk to me?
Because you're not a friend.
Oh, I guess you have other friends, Korchia. You
Yeah,
just have
do you
other
not?
friends.
Do you not?
No.
And also, you're not my friend. We're business associates, just
I
like
know
Laura.
Well, but you've been stealing my money, so you
Yeah, I've
would
been
have to
stealing
move up
her
to-
money, too.
Right now, you're lower than Lenkel on the list of business associates.
That's fine.
Lenkel, you have someone below you.
Good job,
Lenkel
Michael.
is like,
Congratulations, I'm worse than
work
you.
up to my level!
Good job. Yeah, I'll get right on it.
So,
Okay. So why don't we go talk to your friend, see if there's any more information?
Sure.
would you mind if I go with you? I did overhear that you're trying to find a way to stop whoever's
Is this
causing...
is this a Cantha?
This is, yeah.
No, you look tired and injured and sick. So no.
I mean, as long as you take a rest every now and then, I could see.
Go back to
why-
bed. We'll let you know if we find anything.
No, I don't think that's fair. I should also go.
Wasn't fair.
I was the one who was with you initially. I should be able to do
Right,
this.
and we'll come back and tell you, but clearly you look haggard. We did wake you up. That's not cool, and I do apologize for that. All goofs aside, I feel like you should genuinely rest if you do have an injury from the Valterra after we left you, because you didn't have it when we got back a couple days ago,
I just didn't notice it was there.
which means you went back.
I just didn't notice it was there.
Right, but all right, sure. I'm imagining things. That's on me.
You're always imagining things, Korchia. That's what's
I
wrong with
know,
you.
that's
You're
what everyone
imagining
says about me. I have a vivid imagination.
I think it's beautiful.
Being sarcastic.
Oh,
Well, once you guys get back, let me know how you want to do the plan to use Lenkel as bait to potentially catch these evildoers.
okay.
I'm going to be bait?
Yeah, for sure. Listen,
Where was
the
your
person
house?
not in last has to be the bait. That's just the rules.
House? This is the map of the town. Where's your house?
So you do see that it is really close to the center area where like that bar is. He probably just walks over. It is also incredibly small.
Okay. We will head there today as well.
As long as I am not bait.
Well, we
Not
first
today.
need to get some information
Right.
before we do anything.
If you see any strange people about, just
But Lenkel, what you should be doing right now are fixing the flyers because you're going to do a good job, right?
Yes.
Okay. So get some of that sticky thing and get to work, okay?
yes.
Okay. We're going to head out.
Gross. Sure. Get you later. So do you want to split up or go together? You could check his house. I'll talk to the priestess.
Yes, she's your friend, but you said we might get
Co-worker.
along.
Yeah, that's something that I'm very nervous about, actually.
Well, if you're nervous, I wouldn't want to make you nervous. I'll go to the house.
Come on, I'll introduce you. You want to get breakfast on the way?
Well, I am famished. I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, I heard. So grab breakfast and then I'll go find Laura.
Okay, I didn't think you guys were gonna go back to her.
Oh no.
That's fine. She is actually inside the church now. She's not still like for the last hour stealing from
Shyster.
grieving children. So
You didn't say they were
they're
grieving.
visiting. What do you think they're visiting for?
Fucking church!
Death church. Death church.
They do more than just
They
death.
do, but I mean, what are they doing in this house?
I don't know why there's so many kids with dead friends.
No, also because they just live here. The regular ones who are kicking. Look, there's many gangs of children.
They might have lost a friend that was kicking people. Now
Yeah, that's
they're good.
fair.
Now
That's
they're good
fair.
kids.
So it seems like any sort of religious ceremony things are over at the moment, but she's just inside with some of the other members and kind of walking about
I'll
periodically.
sort of.
So we go.
Way better
We're
from
going
the
into the
entrance, right?
building.
Yeah, I'll walk into like the back row of the church bar.
So some of the people there do look at you guys suspiciously, especially since you're there, Avana, with your
Fetish?
fetish.
That's what you would call something like that.
Oh
Fetish.
yeah, I guess. Yeah, but when you say it, I always read.
Fuck you!
Should.
I'll take the wound! I'll take the wound!
As you should.
It's unfair to bait me.
It's my fault. You're easily
Baitable.
Start the timer.
So, yeah, they are kind of just whispering amongst themselves. But then you see Laura at me. Well, you don't know what she looks like, but someone with like orangey hair, like kind of long and your 2/3.
No, Korchia's does because I took a wound.
I was concerned for
My tooth hurts.
You ate a rock earlier from the children. So
Just ate a rock.
This rocks are alright. Can't see how that would go
You
wrong.
really should not listen to these children.
It was a candy.
So it was
She looks really, really divine, almost like cartoonishly, like divine.
Oh wow.
Do you know her?
What?
Do you know her?
No. Usually they don't talk to me. They
Do
actually.
any of us know her?
That's Laura Envy.
The redheaded woman?
No, she has like orange. Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh,
before,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
But she looks incredibly innocent.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
My bad. I thought you were describing a second character. Okay.
No.
She's like looking at the. She's looking at all the things that are really nice. She's like, oh.
1 second, everyone. If you'll all excuse me. And then she just slowly backs away and then just sort of disappears with you guys. Hi there, Korchia. How are you?
What's up?
Everything's fine. I didn't expect you to be visiting.
This is my friend Avana.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Don't look at the antlers. Oh, she likes them. All right, cool.
Should I not like them?
I didn't. Actually,
I guess
I told you she'd like you.
Well, I mean, I hope you like them. I usually, ones of your faith usually don't like me.
Oh, she's not really off the faith.
Oh no! How dare
Nobody's
you, sir.
around.
I'm very much a part of
You
the
looked
faith.
very
Can she touch them?
almost glowing.
Can she
Yes,
touch
you
them?
can touch them. Just
She
be very
totally
careful.
did.
No, they're actually pretty sturdy.
Yeah, they're surprisingly sturdy. So, Laura et me.
That's
I'm
a beautiful
assuming
name.
you are not here for service. Oh, thank you. I am named after the goddess.
Oh, are all of you named after the goddess?
Partly. Laura has my first name. Or it could be Nova, the goddess of the depths.
Okay, so were you born with that name, or did you?
No, just Edme. They add the first part so that they
Oh,
know
so
you're
Laura
part of
and
the congregation.
so
It's when
If-
you become like a big to-do in the church or whatever.
Oh,
Dedicate
so-
yourself to one
so
of the
it's always
two
Laura, or
whatever.
it could be Nova.
It could also be Nova.
So you're more Laura than Nova. You have
Yes.
interesting gods. That's interesting.
Feel free to join anytime.
Oh no,
There's
I have
no-
a devotion in different ways. It's okay.
Well, whatever works for you.
We're here to talk about the stories you were talking about. Make people come back from life after reading their book or whatever. She's better at the talking than I am.
Yes, they're called lost stories. I think they're called.
Oh, yes.
We
Someone
have-
the other day was coming by talking about this as
Right,
well.
we were wondering if you had any information about that further. We personally have come across one of these stories.
Oh, have you?
Right, but I haven't like gone in depth and read it or anything like that. But our friend has, and we were wondering if you had any more information or knowledge about what happens when you read it, or how you activate it, or
I don't know exactly if it would be considered an activation, but what I know from the higher-ups is that the more you know about the people who are deceased, Laura blesses you, you see, and as does Nova, and you're able to have protection from these beings in times of need. I haven't witnessed anything like that myself, but it seems like the church is very interested in this.
Is there someone who knows more about it that we could talk to? Or who was this person who came in and was talking about it to you?
Oh no, it would be back from Black Hill. It was
No,
with the rest of there's a lot of stuff in the Valterra that they're studying. But I'm
Why are you
assuming
looking
if you
at
find one of these, did you see any strange phenomenon or anything like that?
Yes, in the forest where we found the story, we did.
And in a tunnel.
Yes.
Tunnel?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I'm sure the more that if you get into extreme danger, I'm sure that one of these things will pop up out of the ground and assist you in whatever you need.
Oh, okay. So I've got something similar to that.
I don't quite believe that.
Well, I haven't seen it myself.
That's it.
I wouldn't go in there. Oh, have you heard about the people who did go in there the other day? They are in extreme trouble.
What happened?
What'd they do?
Oh.
How's that not a daily occurrence?
Oh, we're not allowed to. Well, do
What,
you even know what I'm
church
talking
people
about?
went in? No.
Oh, everyone's been talking about it. I guess some from the church went off with some people from House Orion, into the Valterra.
Oh,
Very
we actually
bad.
did see them.
Oh, you did?
What did they do?
They were just walking when I saw them.
Oh, well, they're not allowed to cavort
Shit.
with
I'm
nobles.
Am I not supposed to say it then? I'm supposed to...
What?
You were looking at me.
No, I have no idea what you're saying.
We'll talk. We'll do my review afterwards. I'm sorry. I'm trying to learn how to do this better. She's a good teacher. Keep going.
So all I was saying was that they got into a lot of trouble. You've heard about the Blessed and Bestowed, Hane Desos, right? She's the head of the church.
She's that anti-noble firebrand, right?
Oh yes, that's
like
why.
that's common knowledge, right?
Common knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard the name. I'm not too, not too deeply, but I've heard.
Did somebody swear? Genuinely, I don't know. If we did swear, consensus will just
didn't
deal a wound because we missed it if we did.
But I trust you.
I don't know which one of us said it
Yeah.
here, so.
I know
Let
it
us
wasn't
let us
me.
know if we did, and we'll deal a wound
I've
if
been
we did.
capable of making those noises with my mouth.
Salty language.
Salty language.
Stop!
Because I felt something. I moved. Ow.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like those nobles might have
viciously
paid them to
calling
take part
out.
in some sort of ceremony, but we're not allowed to do that now because of, nobles not actually being blessed and not needing the money from unpure hands. So they were
Is
sent
that why
back
you
to
were
Black
robbing all
Hills.
those children today?
Are you talking about the children who gladly gave their meager
If I walked
earnings
in
for
and
the
asked
church?
the other Novas and Lauras how much was in your bag,
They don't look in my bag.
you don't... Wait, you don't have a coin counter? It's an honor system?
We're all blessed, Korchia. How could you even assume
Can
we
I
need
become
such a thing?
Can I become a Laura?
If you're interested.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
Okay.
You're also right. I
Who-
might have to remove the antlers.
Oh, see, that's a deal breaker. I'm sorry.
She won't.
Well, we miss your presence.
Who was talking about the story? Was it people from Black Hill or was it someone around here that we could go and...
Just people from Black Hill. It's
Talk-
just something the church in general
They still in
has
town?
heard of. Not right now. It's just something that the church is aware of.
I was really hoping for a lead here. Alright, that's fine.
I think it's something that would work better if you test it out yourself. They say it just happens when you need it most.
Right, okay, I'm gonna level with you. I have coin for you.
Do you?
If you cut the nonsense. If you know who was talking about this stuff, because we have one, and they were trying to extort somebody to go get it from a crypt, and we got it from the crypt, so we want to find who's doing the extorting. So if we could just cut the
Well, I will say it's
shenanigans,
not the church. That I know
I would
for
hope
sure.
that you're the only corrupt member of the church.
How dare you assume I am corrupt?
I don't assume
I do
anything.
what's best for everyone.
Sure. I don't assume. Now, how much is it worth to you?
I would love the money, but I'm
Yeah, I
honest
know.
that I do not think it is the church.
No.
I have seen people around who have also been asking about it, but
Yes, that's who I'm interested in.
well, one was, I'm assuming, the person who brought you here, but there was also someone else. They had long blonde hair, very tall, all in black, very suspicious looking. I didn't give them that much information.
Did you get their pronouns?
I didn't talk to them that long. I don't know.
crap. All right, so
They
cute,
seem
sly.
to possibly. I looks like they were male. But.
Okay, so mask presenting.
Yes.
No name. Okay, were they attractive? That's not really a thing that I get. But if I was to ask you, were they attractive? You would say.
I would say reasonably. Sure.
Okay, so a relatively attractive person. Thank you, Laura. Oh.
Didn't you say that you would give a donation to the church
Oh, I did.
for my information?
I'm not going to give a donation to the church. I'll give a donation to you. Here you go.
Well, I am a member of the
10
church, so
coins.
you-
I'll mark off 10 coins. Listen, I'm not above bribery.
Where's your coinage?
In the
Oh, right
gear
here,
section,
because I
yeah.
know I gave 5 gold to Adelia.
The gang defrauds a church.
Well, if you guys are interested ever in joining, like I said, I'm always here to help both of you.
Oh no, I'm plenty happy with who I'm with. So
Yeah.
that is fine.
She works for the Valterra directly. She's got a direct line to the boss.
The direct line?
Oh yes, I talked to her.
Anyway, bye, Laura. Walk
Bye.
away.
It was a pleasure. And she walks.
She'll remember this. So-
She remembers.
You gotta leave her wanting a little more.
Oh. Well, like I was going to say, now that we're outside, when you are talking about something that might be mutually exclusive to two of the people, and you don't want the third person to know, or you're not sure that you should release information,
Okay.
you kind of just wait until you're out of the room to ask about those things. It's better not to do anything.
Okay.
In that moment. Save it for later.
Okay.
Tuck it away.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then when we're alone, which we currently are, you go, okay, Avana, this is the thing I was going to talk about. Would it have been okay? And then I say yes or no. By putting me in a situation where I had to reveal something when I didn't want to is less good. Understand?
Yeah. Yeah, alright, sure. Cool. Alright, that sounds good to me. Good. That worked out well.
Yes, I think you did fine.
Wanna go find this attractive blonde person?
Well, I would like to go to
All right.
Lenkel's house.
Okay. Let's
'Cause
do it.
it might lead us to the same person.
Alright, let's do it.
Okay.
Guess we're going to Winkles.
Go into Linkles, go into Linkles. So you go to Linkles. It
In
is
the door.
right
Oh.
next to
It's a sad little shock.
It's very small. That's why you were surprised. Like, oh, you have a house? Like he doesn't. He's sort of living in like.
How many coins do you want to bet that someone already broke the door so that way you don't have to pick it? I'm gonna say
I
two
think
coins.
it's true. Why would I even bet against it? It's going to be open.
I'll take that heat. If it's not open and you have to pick the lock, you owe me 2 coins.
Fine.
Do it.
Don't you guys have to roll?
Well, first I go up to the door to
Check it.
Oh yeah, it's open by the way.
Ah!
2 coins.
Shit.
I forget you guys, but no, like it. Please. He hasn't been there and he's been robbed.
It's okay. Those are Adelia's coins anyway.
She gave you fake coins.
Okay, so
Oh, I gave Avana fake coins.
I open the door.
Okay, so inside is very plain. There's
40 minutes.
what's been 40 minutes?
Minute 4. I had a minute 40 left. No, I miscounted. I cussed.
You cuss.
I have 2 wounds. Fart.
They have an egg timer and you messed up.
Thank you
beefed
guys
it,
for keeping
squid.
them honest. I love you. Okay, so you enter.
I'm gonna roll
Very
healing.
plain.
I'm gonna fix my tooth.
There's kind of like just like a bed that's on the floor. He has some food that's stored. He also has a small desk. It seems like he's been trying his hand at writing. You look at it and it's all
2
really,
uses.
it's not great. It's all like half finished and not great.
Oh, it costs money for me to do that contest. I can't. I'm spending resources from my medical bag that I have to replenish.
You fool.
I get 4 charges before I have to buy it again.
It's gonna be so broke. So, yeah, you also notice, actually, you guys should give me notice checks. There's other stuff. There's other stuff you guys could roll. Oh, roll. Please roll.
I will roll.
I'm gonna say that I can't roll on this one because I was fixing my tooth. I was doctoring myself.
Oh, okay.
She don't need help.
Oh my god.
I'm used to breaking into people's houses.
No.
14.
So you know all of Linkle now, all of his inner secrets.
That's what
all
I
of his
hoped
home,
for.
you
Find
know
his
soul.
skin mags.
Oh no, he probably. I don't want to. Anyway.
He absolutely
He
has whatever the
100% has
Vol equivalent of a Tijuana Bible is, without a doubt.
So,
Commence
You-
swearing. Yes.
you find in the pile of papers that are Linkle's memoirs, the letter that initially was sent to Linkle, which does explain that he owes a lot of money. He needs to go to the location that you guys went to, or he will be killed. And leave the book at a certain location, which is marked.
Oh, cool.
It seems to be on the edge of the city.
Edge of the city. Does it have a time?
It seems to actually be in about a day.
Oh,
So like,
convenient.
well, I guess they figured as it's Linkle, so
Yeah.
it was gonna take him a bit.
We did the job in record time.
Yeah, you guys basically went in and out pretty
Yeah.
quickly, so they probably also expect him to get help.
My tummy hurts.
Oh no, do you want him in?
In a little bit. No, I think I'm just hungry. I haven't eaten lunch.
So
Okay.
yeah, you find this thing.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to do a knowledge roll? I guess knowledge about something
Common?
that's nearby to where this location is.
Common knowledge.
Would it be common knowledge?
Yeah, that's
then?
fine.
I'm not very good, but I would probably ask Korchia if this fails.
I'll support you with
Oh.
common knowledge.
I got 5.
I give you a plus nothing.
Oh, okay. So it's a 5. I succeed, but not well.
Okay, so you know right around the area there is a tiny outpost for a religious group called the Wreath of the Forebearers. They tend to be right outside of town. Their whole thing is to find a way to fund expedition to the very center of the capital area of the Valterra,
The
which
old world.
is incredibly dangerous and impossible. No one's going over there. And they believe it is a very holy area. And they are kind of do scouting things, almost like what Akantha does, to let people in. But yeah, that's like it's just nearby that. So there's a place that you go if you're trying to, rest.
Oh.
Take care of it.
Okay.
How dangerous are the Wreath of the Forebearers?
They are not really that dangerous. Like a nice group of people,
Okay.
at least based on what you know. Sometimes you might see some in town. They're either trying to help people or get money to fund their expedition. You haven't really had trouble with them anyway.
This is kind of what Adelia is trying to do, is what these Wreath people are doing.
Huh?
Funding, like, scouting missions into the Valterra.
Oh, the Wreath of the Forebearers? Yeah, they're another cult. I figured
A
that
cult?
was. Yeah, I figured that was more your wheelhouse. Or religion, whatever the word wants to be. It's a cult.
Well, what do they worship then?
The Valterra.
Well,
But they worship. Hold on. I'm gonna make a common knowledge check to see how much I actually know about them, since all I did was support before. I got a 4.
Okay, so you know,
A little bit, like the
Yeah.
basics.
yeah, like their whole basic thing is they believe that the Whispers are actually a way for the dead body to remove their impurities. They feel you are the most pure when there is complete silence. And they assume that the center, where they're trying to go, is completely silent because all the impurities have been removed.
Are they the dancing ones?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's the Girans or
Yes.
whatever. Okay.
So yeah, that's what they do. But they're pretty chill group.
They think that the quieter you are, the less corrupt you are, or whatever. So they would hate us.
yes, that makes sense. I don't think they would like me very much.
Oh, probably not. You're from a competing cult.
Religion.
What's your cult? What's your religion called?
Elatria.
Would I be able to make like a common knowledge see if I've heard of that, or like are they just really obscure? Like
It's
it's
obscure.
your.
Very
It's
obscure.
very
I would
obscure.
say you
There's
have to
very
do-
few in
Yeah.
this town, if
Okay.
that.
So would
They
it
keep really.
no roll or like roll at a big penalty?
Do you even think? I don't know.
It's so small. I
Okay, it's that
think,
small. Okay.
But you know what? I think that it would be a big penalty
Okay.
for only
Like
one
a
reason
minus
because
4,
of
6. What do you want?
I would say maybe -4.
yeah, it would be a lot. It would be a lot.
That's what. Yeah.
There's a small chance he would know, and that's because of something different.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
We're small.
Yeah.
It's actually quite hard to find a few members.
Most cults are small.
Wreath of the Forebearers is bigger than us.
Yeah. They're one of the bigger ones. Them and the dancing ones, and
Yes.
the cult of Laura Nova, and what's the other one? Silver something. Yeah.
Well, I know Laura Nova. They're in most towns.
What's the difference?
I guess the
Size.
the way you worship. Usually, the bigger ones call themselves religions instead.
Yeah, and the little ones try to call themselves religions instead too. Same thing, but sure. I'll be polite because it's the nice thing to do is respect your superstition thing.
Honestly, you can
It's a
believe what you want to
religion.
believe. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not really that interested in the why of the Valterra.
Oh, that's fine. Do what you do. You respect it, and that's why I like you.
Oh, thank you. Did you find anything good?
Oh, it's very depressing.
I have a sore on the inside of my lip. It hurts.
Is that Korchia or you?
Both.
No.
It's both.
Let me see.
No. I'm gonna go put some Anvasol on it. I keep biting it. It
You want to
hurts.
do some forest facts?
Actually, I'm gonna look around this house to see if there were any, like, occult presence in here. Like, maybe they did something to find stuff, or, like, use sprinkles of the Valterra in here. I don't know, to track him or some shit. Like, magic. I'm gonna see if there's any traces of magic, basically.
You
Occult.
can roll.
So I'm gonna roll for occult, basically, to see if I know anything. No. I don't.
So no.
No, I look around and I go, looks fine. Just fine.
And it does.
Fine. All right.
You could steal some of Lenkel's meat.
Is it dried meat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the meat.
Just take his livelihood.
Is there like any like loose floorboards or anything in his house for like hide stuff?
They're his actually, but it's to hide his meager amount of money. It is so small. It probably was gonna use it to just walk right next door and gamble. But you could rob him as well if you're interested.
I mean, it's not his anymore. He abandoned this house.
You take it.
He abandoned the house, Lauren.
So you get like
It is mine now.
20 coins.
20 coins. That's pretty good.
This poor man.
He doesn't live here anymore.
He probably wants to go back eventually.
Technically, he's dead in a day.
sacked? Like, did
No, he hid it under
Yes.
the floorboard.
Yes, it was already sad.
No, Kyle's asking. Korchia's in the house.
Completely,
They can see if it was sacked.
Completely empty.
So,
It was
Avana's
sacked.
rich now. Well, level level rich.
But like, does it look like people have already tossed the house?
No, mine is like leaving this note, which Lenkel told you last time was like outside. They didn't go into his residence, but his residence is pretty small anyway.
Okay.
It was more to get Lenkel's attention rather than rob something directly from him. It looks like, and then you robbed him
Well,
directly.
on the plus side, we can just go and do this. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, do you need medicine? You can go get some.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
But someone.
Did you take his stuff?
It's not his anymore. He doesn't want to.
Right.
live here.
I was gonna say we could just tell him that they already robbed him.
Oh, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay, alright.
I was just going to say he was robbed.
Okay.
It's not a lie.
I'll steal some stuff from his larder. Whatever
Oh,
his
I
pantry
took
is.
some
You already took-
food
you already
away.
took.
It's in my satchel.
No one wants to take Lenkel's memoirs about his life.
Oh, I burned those. Put the right.
That's so twisted.
Well, I wanted to make the whole house empty, so.
So okay, you've destroyed all of Lenkel.
You've erased all evidence that this man ever existed.
You could kill him now and no one would know.
What are you talking about? It's the stuff.
You really are evil. Alright, so let's go. I guess we'll tell him about the meetup, and I don't know what Akantha's doing.
Yes, it's quite concerning. She doesn't want us involved.
She didn't have that hand wound, right? I'm not... Okay, yeah, I
It's-
thought so.
No. But Today I usually go near the Valterra at night.
I mean, we could walk through at night, leave Lankle behind. There's no need to endanger him.
So, I usually walk the perimeter of my house and walk the length of Valterra, listening.
The whole continent?
No. That doesn't
It
make
runs
no.
from the
No,
east to west
I
and
know.
shore.
Yes, I know that, but I walk the length until I get tired.
Okay, all right.
Cannot go from one.
Look, I don't know what you are and aren't capable of.
Not super fastness, no.
Really?
It's powerful.
You are powerful.
No,
Ooh,
I
I wonder if I could make a stimulant plant that could make us really, really fast.
There's a possibility.
There's a
There's a lot of
possibility.
things in the Valterra you just find.
Ooh, that does sound fun. All right, so we're gonna go at night. How far away is this walk? Oh wait, you're bad at maps, aren't you?
I just walk.
Isn't that something we established last
Yeah.
time? Is you don't know how to read maps very well.
Yeah, I just walk I walk until I'm tired and I come
All
back.
right. Okay, hold on.
Usually,
How far away is this meetup point from the edge of the Valterra?
Not very far at all. It looks like
Hours.
maybe like an hour out. Like it
Oh
takes me-
man, it's really shallow.
Yeah, it is. Like they probably whatever group was doing, so it's
Welcome
just
back,
grab and
Noah.
go. So, wait, who's back?
Noah's back.
Hello, Noah. They got in so much trouble thanks to your anti curses. Thank you.
fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, Noah.
So I guess we should plan for a stake shift, as you call it.
Stakeout?
Well, we will be outside, so yes.
Alright, we're gonna have a talk about syntax for a minute. And, yeah, okay, come on. So we're gonna walk back and get a Cantha.
Okay.
Hold on, before we get a Cantha, she's not cool with murder.
No.
Do we want to bring her at all?
Well, if they
Are we gonna kill these people? Is my question to you.
Well, I'd like to
Because what is balance exactly? You mentioned you want to balance things. It's not exactly like Breanna's son has like a place we can put criminals or bad people. Sort of just kill them or exile them. The Volunteer Watch doesn't really
Well, we
stalk
don't know who
that.
these people are yet. You said, right? So.
Yeah, but I don't care. We can kill them. Who gives a shit?
I'm just saying we should see what connections they have. Maybe we will be piecing off other people. We should look at all of our options before we do anything.
So okay, so we should bring her and bring Lankle.
I don't know if we should bring Linkle. He'll die.
Then let's bring her. It'd be nice if one of us could dress up as Lankle or someone.
Oh, I could make Linkle appear.
No, you don't just get to say that. Korchia just sits down in the road.
Yeah,
Just, go ahead, show your work.
Well, if I showed you the work.
Show your work.
If I showed you the work, I couldn't do it for the rest of the day.
You gain 1 PowerPoint per hour.
An hour?
1 per
How many
hour.
hours is it till the
Till the meetup.
till the meetup?
Well, to even get there will take you an hour.
Right, but when is it? How long is it from now?
Oh, it's
Because it's like midday right now,
yeah,
right?
let's say it's midday. It's like tomorrow night.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, we got time.
We got time.
Well, I don't want to do it here in the street.
No, do it. Do it.
In the streets.
You talked a big game. I want to see it. Do it in the alley then. Come on, we'll go into an alley together. It'll be fun.
I don't like to show and tell in an alley. It's so uncouth. Please, can we go back?
No, I want to see it. I refuse because that's a valuable part of the plan. I would say.
Okay. Fine.
She takes her cloak. Like
You
the
know what?
bottom part
My
of her
place is
cloak.
around the corner. We'll just do it there. All right.
Okay.
Hi, old man Olenian. Goodbye.
There's old man there.
You ever heard me say something weird? All right, come
I
on.
think this
He's
is
not even from the house. He's just a random.
I think this is the first time you've invited me over to your house.
Fucking Lenko is still around. He hasn't died yet. Kill him. That'll just be if we don't make X amount.
Yeah, like
Lenko
there's always
dies.
conditions where Lenkel will die. They're not hitting them yet. There's like they exist and they are clear. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, if we bring Lenko to the meetup,
So
he'll
listen.
You don't know.
die.
There's still chances he might live. So like,
Lenko, if we leave Lenko at the store, he'll drink poison by accident and die.
I think this is the first time you're willingly inviting me over your house.
Yeah, whatever. You gave me a good reason. Come on.
Mine.
And Korchia will like open the glass door. It's actually fairly nice in here. Like it's not terribly bad. The large like grow bed sort of tiered 3 tiers on top of each other with like the glass on top of it sort of growing down. It's quite humid and moist in here. It feels very much like the Valterra. I was okay. We're alone.
Okay.
Show your work.
So do you have plants and stuff in here as well? Okay. So she goes over.
Lots of them.
She goes over to like a plant.
Hey, don't come on.
Can I have one of them?
Hold on. I like that one. That's one of the new crop. I put one of the firmament beetles in the fertilizer for these ones. I'm gonna bring these tickle puffs
I
tomorrow.
just need a leaf.
Okay. Well, no. Please. I'm very particular. Hold on.
Okay, you can pluck
You
the
can
leaf.
have here. Take this one. Is a sproutling good?
Sproutlings, mother.
Take this sproutling then. It's gonna be for a failed germination. You do that, whatever you will. Peat vine. It's terrible to work with.
Oh. No, this is more than enough.
So she takes it between her hands and she rubs it. And then she thinks and she closes her eyes. And she says some words like under her breath.
Oh, you're some sort of wizard. All right.
I am blessed, and we'll leave it at that.
Okay.
and she then she takes like the edge of her tooth and bites into it. And when she does, a copy of Linkle sprouts up.
Oh, what
In
does this
front of
copy
her.
look like, by the way? What does it, I'm curious.
The one probably from this morning, like what he
Oh,
was
so
wearing
like a
this
not
morning.
like in his original.
No. What he was wearing that morning.
I got a 6 to see through it, but you told me it was fake.
Yeah, you don't have
So.
to.
Whoa, that is really real.
I have him wave.
Can he talk?
I didn't make this one able to talk.
Can you make him talk?
Yes.
Oh, Avana, you're so cool. Ah,
You can sit down.
that's so tight.
So,
oh.
It's absolutely fine. They're not real, unfortunately.
I'm sorry, I
but-
doubt.
No.
Picks up like shears and just runs right through Lincoln.
Goes right through. He does act and then falls over dead. And then opens his eyes and then goes,
Huh. You know, that's not as satisfying as I imagined it would
Yes, not. He's not. But it lasts for a while. How much time is around?
be. Like 6 seconds. He lasts
So-
like a minute or
so
two.
he lasts
but
like a
you can
minute.
upkeep it. Every round.
right. So
Or every
he
duration.
stays for a minute and then he goes away.
Well, let's see.
He did. Makes the motion to say
Yeah.
bye, but just kind
That's amazing. I love that.
It helps me vet people, as you call it. Vet? Did I say it right?
I don't know what that means. You mean like a horse doctor? Or like a dog doctor?
No, I heard somebody say I gotta vet you.
You got me on that one there, pal. But sure, yeah, sure. You gotta vet them.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay,
I
well,
don't know who you
basically,
heard that
I
one
just
from.
want people to. I want to know if people are bad. So what I do is
Trust but verify.
Yes. So if I hear something from the Valterra that I would like to question, see if their intentions are good, usually I use.
Did you do this to me when we met?
No.
Are you lying to me?
I wouldn't lie about this. I personally watched you while we were on our mission.
I think that's worse.
No, you needed you needed someone to go into Valterra. I knew where I was going, and what I did is I made sure you weren't bad by watching, listening.
All the time? Even when I went to the bathroom?
You lean to the left a lot.
Oh, man. Okay, we're done. This is a huge, huge violation of my privacy. We should spy on Langle when he goes to the bathroom this time.
Leans to the right.
You actually did. I was kidding. That's a huge violation of trust. All right, let's just go do with this. The joke is less funny for me now. I regret asking things. Your life is a secret to me now.
May I ask a question? So, like, you're upset that you know that Linkle leans right, but we're totally okay with destroying his house and removing his savings. But this is the breach of privacy that just that does it for you.
Yeah.
Just wanted to keep.
Could I get a mint?
Here's a bit.
Gotta take that bad taste out of my mouth.
Grazie.
Oh my god.
Oh, molto bene. Grazie. Oh, those are the best ones.
Oh, I'll make sure to get them more now.
Yeah, so I guess we go back to Lenkel.
Okay, so the luminaries, I guess.
Yeah.
How bad do you think it would scar Lankel if we decapitated Lankel in front of Lankel?
Pretty bad, I think.
It could be funny. Are we allowed to do that, or is that against your religion? See, I said religion this time.
Oh, that's very nice of you. No,
You're welcome.
I think it would be a cool ruse.
Cruel or cool? Which one did you say? Because the answer is yes, both.
I said cruel.
Well, next time he gets on our nerves, let's do it. 100 ways to kill Ankle.
I can make them all happen now.
Horrifying.
But that way Lenkel will be safe. He won't have to come with us.
Yeah, I'm for this. Very gentle knock.
Michael actually is the one who opens the door this time.
Hello.
What do you mean, oh?
Oh, how wonderful it is to see.
Oh, hi, Avana. How are you?
Good.
Oh, that's great.
How is the sticking, the sticking
You
going?
do see a whole pile of them.
He's covered in paste.
He's so
Child.
sticky.
Have you not
So
opened the
sticky.
window? If you
What?
breathe in all these paste fumes, you're gonna die.
In the background, you do see Adelia has opened like a window by her.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, Michael didn't do it.
Good job, Adelia.
I'm not talking to you, Korchia.
Why?
You know what you
I thought we
did.
were friends.
Well, we are friends, but sometimes you have to be mean to them so they know to do what's right.
You should
Tough
never be
love,
mean to
they
your
call it.
friends.
This is tough love.
No.
Tough love.
She
But
told
that's
me
not a
never be mean to
definition
your
I know
friend.
about that.
I don't know anything about
Love
tough love.
love.
Oh.
Well, I'm doing it now, guys. I'm doing it.
Akantha, could you teach Ivana about tough love? Or love tough?
I only know one type
Or love?
of tough love, but it's a lot more physical.
Is it? This is what I'm
You're still really out of it, huh?
No, I'm fine.
Normally your jaw would be on the floor like some sort of caricature.
Caricature?
Cartoon characters don't exist in this world,
What
so I had
what
to
is that?
a caricature.
You
It's
must
like a
explain
drawing.
to me what that is. Oh, I'm
They
not
had
good
goofy
at those
drawings.
either.
I'm alright at that. I drew that spooky monster.
Oh, that is true. You've
Dirt
done that.
person.
So
Stop
I,
making fun of my sister. That's not nice.
I'm not making fun of your
I'm not
sister.
making
It's,
fun of your sister.
it's tough love.
You're both of you.
Rude.
Rises. So what are you guys doing back here?
I would like to read the story,
We're here
and
to share information.
and we
Rude.
have some information, a little bit, not a lot, unfortunately.
Okay.
Some people have been in your house, Lenkel. That is the unfortunate
They robbed you
truth.
blind, unfortunately.
No. Everything.
Well, there was...
My memoirs. Are they safe?
They're gone now.
Yeah, there was a book in the fireplace.
The monsters. My life's work. He just sort of crumbles into a corner.
I have to change...
No!
I have to change the fucking tags for this from neutral characters to evil characters. 'Cause we
No
are,
reason for you guys
we
to
are
do
fucking
this.
assholes.
I just wanted to clean his slate. I slated him clean.
Well, on the plus side, you can start a new life story. You can redefine yourself.
Wow,
As a
I'll
new
just start
person.
to- I mean, you
Did
probably.
they take my meats? Are my meats safe?
Meat.
I ate some of your meat.
That's fine. You can have whatever you want. I was just, if you could have the meat. If it was
That's
meat,
fine.
you could have it. I don't understand why. You don't even have to ask.
Thank you. I didn't.
I see.
But, I'd like to read one of these stories, see what the story we have. We need to meet up with these people tomorrow.
The people extorting you.
Are they dangerous?
Probably.
Possibly. But
They robbed your house, so a little bit.
anybody could have done it, to be
No,
fair.
but
But-
a little bit.
Well, listen.
To Lankle, if a lot of it.
We noticed that the area of the meetup is very close to the wreath of the forebearers. Are they the ones that you got angry? They got angry at you?
Yeah, who do you owe money to?
Do you know
Sort of important information.
who you owe money to?
I owe money to a few different people.
Oh, fuck. Write them down. Do you know how to read and write? Actually, you made the flyers. Yeah, you know how to read and write. Good for you, Lankle.
I had full memoirs.
Good for you, Lankle. Well, you could have dictated them. Go ahead and write down who you owe money to, bud.
Takes a bite out of his meat.
Oh. I'll take out some of his cheap hooch from under his bed.
Lankle is so dead. He looks at it. It almost dawns on him where that came from, and it then suddenly doesn't. Like he's so focused.
This meat is so juicy. It's actually very good.
Cured meat.
I know money to someone.
I tried juicy cured meat. All
Who's
right.
normally in the bar.
Oh.
Oh, that looks good.
Hey, hold
Wait
on.
a second.
Hold on.
No, you said I could have the meat just now.
Yeah, grow up. You said, hey, here's a question.
I'm gonna cry.
A long, blonde-haired, masculine-presenting person wearing black clothes, pasty skin. Does that sound familiar?
Vaguely, yes.
Oh my gosh.
No.
And that's the
He was someone new. I was with someone from the Wreath of the Forebears. One of those. What's his name? Enoch, I think.
Enoch.
He's always running around. He likes gambling too.
So
Okay.
so he's a possibility of who you are.
No, he's always been very nice. He's like a regular around here. But what the night that we're getting that other guy I think was there. He had a lot
You're
of
very
money.
tangled. We'll untangle it after. It's like tied
Oh,
up.
let me see. Oh, yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
We'll get
We'll
it.
fix
Like
it.
for real, we'll get it
Yeah, yeah,
afterwards.
yeah.
Otherwise, it'll damage it.
Yeah.
No, it's like a knot.
We'll fix it. It's the spookiness of Halloween.
It's just this. Woo! Nuts.
Nuts.
So so he's a frequent at this bar. You said.
Yes, not the blonde one. He was new.
Enoch. All right. We'll talk to
Enoch's
Enoch.
cool. We're friends.
Well,
He
here's
never said we were friends, but I'm guessing we're friends because he hung out with me.
Avana.
Yes.
Do we need to even find this guy if we just know where the meetup is? We just go there, we goose them, and we're done. We take whatever they have and we leave.
Well, it's possible we could head them off at the pass. You know, we could go to the bar, schmooze.
Right. My concern is, what if we give them a heads up that we're coming? We start asking questions.
I wasn't
people
going
get
to ask
paranoid.
questions. Usually people freely give information.
Because you ask a leading question. Do whatever you want. You're better at this than me. I'm just trying to think this through based on your own teachings.
Well, if you go to the bar, don't ask any questions. Just listen, see if maybe this is a thing this person does all the time, looks for leads on this, or see what their habits are first.
All right, so we'll go to the bar separately together.
Probably separately together.
Okay. All right.
So when am I getting involved?
Never.
It's probably safer for you.
Well, I have nothing to live for now that my memoirs have been destroyed, and then all my stuff's been eaten, and all my other things have been I have nothing. I can't even gamble. Maybe it's my turn.
That part's good. You
Yes,
have a
don't
gambling
want to-
addiction.
You don't want to.
You have a problem.
You have a
shouldn't gamble anymore.
Well, I don't.
You don't have the money to do so.
I would give you money, but
Well,
I
you
have
know
a
what
feeling
you
you would go
can do?
gamble.
So that's
Yeah,
why
that's
you
a
should
problem.
work for an honest living.
That's what I'm doing.
There's always
exactly
drugs.
what you're doing.
Drugs?
Don't do
You
drugs.
could pivot to drugs.
Don't do drugs.
I could do an honest living.
Actually, it
or
doesn't
go
matter.
drugs.
So
I'll sell you drugs if you want.
we're going to go to the bar tonight, and see if we can find out anything.
Yeah.
Oh, so if that's where you're gonna go, do you mind bringing Akantha with you? She's a bit sad.
A bit sad.
Because you wouldn't take her late. But
She is
She's
very hurt. Do you
Sliced her
not see
fucking
her?
hand up.
she doesn't want to talk about it.
Okay, well, she can come, yes, but maybe she has to come separately from us as well.
No, I'll go with her. It's fine.
I'll go
keep
to
an eye
Acantha.
on her.
I'll go to Acantha. And I'll walk up to her.
Would you like to come?
Yes, of course. I wanted to. If you'll let me come.
I would let you come only if you listen to everything that I say.
What do you plan on doing?
And if you let me take a look at that hand,
It's none of your business.
I'm concerned.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine.
I don't believe you.
What happened to the chat? I see footwork.
I will let
don't
you
know what's
come.
going on.
I will let you come only if you listen to what I say. Quote, not a professional dom.
When she says, "What will we be doing?" My brain, I had to stop because my brain said some freaky shit.
No!
But I knew she was.
Would that be even a part of No Cuss Club? Because that's just...
No, it's not a cuss.
That's not a cuss.
Salty
If
language
there was
isn't
like
a
a no
cuss.
horny club,
That
that
would
would
be a
impossible
thing.
for you guys
No
to
horny
do.
club.
Um,
I'll be fine.
we had before.
If anything, I'm the one who makes the least horny jokes. Next to Lauren, you don't count for the cuss.
Already
You don't
counts.
count. You don't count.
You don't count for any of it. You're
You,
fine.
you count
You're
on
alive.
a different scale, the
You
purity
live.
scale.
You live.
Just like cinnamon.
Um,
The horny club is how you kill me, says Smeagol.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go here and get some information. We're not going to interact with the people unless absolutely necessary.
Okay.
What we're going to do is listen. And if we do come into contact with these people, we ask innocuous questions, not about what we're doing. Linkle never comes up in conversation. Understand?
That seems easy enough. I could
That is
definitely
it.
help.
Okay? And if you see Linkle at the bar, you pay him no attention. You pretend you cannot see him.
Isn't he staying here?
If you see Linkle at the bar,
That's funny.
Okay, sure.
you pay him no mind.
Right. I'll pay him no mind.
She can make ghosts of Linkle.
That's an awful power to have. Why would you even have the... What?
Stabbed him with shears earlier. It was amazing.
Listen.
In the background, you say, Lenkel's still here?
Oh, hey, Linkle, when'd you get here?
So we are going to go to this bar separately.
Right.
We're all going to gather.
Do you two want to go together and all be separate? Because, I mean, to the best of my understanding, a lot of people would be interested in talking to you, because that's how you say you do things. So wouldn't two of you be better?
That is true. If you want to, you can accompany me.
And I'll just eavesdrop elsewhere in the bar and just sort of
Okay, that's
do
fine.
the thing.
We just try to stay away from talking about what we know. Interesting. You could talk about the interest in Valterra. You can talk about a bunch of things, but don't talk specifics, especially not about the lost stories.
Okay.
Also, you probably shouldn't wear blue. It's a dead giveaway.
Oh yes,
Oh,
trace
so-
us back here.
Do it.
Okay, I'll put something else on.
Covert work.
So the brand is working, you see. The people know. The
I
people know the
mean,
luminary.
technically, I'm saying, yeah, it's working. I said that was a good part of your branding.
So maybe I know what I'm doing, is all it is.
No, a little bit, sometimes. About the color thing, I will give you, that is true. The posters are still terrible.
I'm gonna make it work eventually, you'll see.
Luminary works, so don't change it this time. That one's gangbusters.
I'll see how it goes. Because if I have to make the address big, I might have to make the name smaller, so that's where you'll be able to make it just as
Just
big on the
Bloom.
poster.
The name would just be Bloom.
I'll figure it
Don't figure it out. You're overthinking it.
out. No.
No, the name works. The name works the way it is, I think.
Oh, I also know one of the bartenders.
Oh,
His
what?
name's Rush.
Rush.
Very nice.
Rush.
In case you see him, say hi.
Oh, well, I will say aye. Yes.
All right, sure. Enjoy whatever you do when we're not around.
I have fun when you're not around,
I
Korchia.
doubt it.
You wouldn't.
Did you not see her wrapped in 20 blankets earlier? She was having a fucking ball.
No Cuss Club is not active. You are okay. Fucking ball.
I know, but that was cat stuck in there. I was being Avana and a cat fucking punched through it.
It's hard to keep the Kyleisms out of Korchia too. I've caught myself a lot today.
It was like I swallowed cat hair as a fucking ball. I just felt her just jump out and punch me in the throat. Sorry. She was having a ball. Not a fucking ball.
She's having a ball. Okay,
I bet
sure.
Korchia doesn't even have that many blankets. There's a sad
Why
life.
would I need 20 blankets?
If you ask the question,
I
then
just
it shows-
stoke my fire, and it does the heating for me, and then I only need one blanket and some woolen jammies.
You are such a boring person. I feel bad for you.
Why would you buy 20 blankets? It's a waste of money. But you are the queen of the noble of redundancies, so...
One, don't call me a noble. Two, I am not redundant. I have a lot of ideas in my mind and I make them work.
Spend money like a noble. 20 blankets. Oh, Shantae, I'm so sorry.
It helps the process.
Yeah, sure.
Avana, I am so sorry. you
It's
have to-
okay. I deal
All
with
of
Korchia.
this.
Korchia loves confrontation.
That doesn't mean I do not. You take that back or we'll have an argument. Oh, I hear it.
I'm glad you noticed it this time.
It's a joke.
See, he's
It's a
getting-
joke.
They're
No, I
getting
was a
better.
bit.
They're
It was a
getting
bit.
a lot better.
It was a bit.
Oh, you're funny now. Okay.
I've always been funny. You're just not a good audience for jokes.
Ha!
Stop it. Korchia leaves.
Bye, Avana.
Goodbye. I'll see you later.
Korchia's such an ass.
Linkle, be a good boy.
I will be a good boy.
I
will
know
be a
you
good
can.
boy.
You have all the potential of a good boy inside.
I'm going. He's still covered in paste.
Korchia is the worst, and I love it.
Maybe take a shower. Maybe a bath.
Well, I don't want to do that before I finish these flyers.
Okay. Well, I can always come back and help too.
Well, let me know if you find these thieves. Let them pay for destroying everything I've loved.
Yes.
Destroy them.
Yes. I'm sure what you lost was of worth to you, and that's what matters.
You totally understand.
Korchia, like, from the window. Like, that's too evil even for them.
It was garbage. He needed to start over.
It was.
It was 15 pages of preamble.
It was.
It was.
It was 2 pages of preamble. The rest was garbage. It's the same word on all the pages.
Preamble.
Yeah, Kantha comes back. She's just like a really comfortable looking, still like an adventurer type outfit, but like not as flashy as the big blue cape and everything like that. So
Yeah.
she'll pretty much blend in.
That's good. That's
Lego
cool.
looks like for a second that he really wants to go with you guys, but then sits back down and starts messing with the pace like a small child. So you've succeeded in preventing Lego from joining you. May he live another day.
May he
But he
live
won't get any
another
stronger.
day.
Look, you guys chose to leave him here.
It's so true.
I told you many paths, many Linkle paths, the branching storyline.
Blankles.
Blankles. I hate Blankles.
Right now he's gained points in the ability to make flyers. He could have
There
been
it is.
Yeah.
now
Being sticky, he's 100% more sticky.
way more sticky
I
than we
can't.
ever saw him.
Now that we're outside, I can't believe you ruined that man so completely by destroying his book.
It wasn't his book anymore.
You all destroyed his. He was
Oh, I would have made sure not to say it around the uncool person.
not cool.
Yeah, before she comes out, I will say it.
It's a fresh start for him. He
You
will
broke
understand.
that, man.
I did not break him.
You're a fiend.
And that is why you pick up the pieces and lovingly put them back together.
Oh, hey, Akantha.
Hey. So are we ready to go? We'll be
Yes,
able to.
we're going to go to the...
Korchia is a big comedian.
We are going to go to the bar.
All right.
You look lovely tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's very, very nice that you would say such a thing. Thank you.
Well, of
Thank
course.
Yeah, you look nice.
Thanks, Korchia.
Cool. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
So you go to the.
You first.
You first.
I just don't want to get hit by another rock. You first.
You first.
Oh, I've been hit by so many. So she
I'll go
she does
first.
go-
Maybe if we
Walk in
walk
front.
like a line, they won't hit us with so
No,
many
they'll
rocks.
smell the fear. Here, watch. This is how you get rid of them. And like, if the kids do come by, I will just throw a little fireball at them.
You're gonna say the kids on fire now?
No, I'll throw the fireball at them.
That changes nothing. Okay, so
Yeah, just
your
I
walk is surprisingly child-free because they realize you have the capability of possibly alighting them.
Okay, Korchia has no problem threatening these children. They do not care.
And they only tend to mess with people when they have those flyers because they think the flyers are stupid, which is fair because the flyers are stupid.
They very much are.
They're
You just
good
were in the
marketing technique.
aftermath of the Lenkel beatdown, so that's why.
Fucking Michael.
Just gonna find those children.
Fine, destroy them. Well, don't.
If you insist.
Find
Don't
these
actually-
children.
Okay.
So you guys
Okay.
enter the former Eyes of Lore Nova, which is the name of that huge church. Now, like I said, it's separated in two parts. The top, which has a lot of, it's around nighttime now, would have light streaming down, but you can kind of see starlight from outside because there's a bunch of open windows, and the researchers are on the top. A lot of them are getting ready to either sleep or study things from nighttime effects of Valterra. As you go down, you make your way to the bar, which is pretty large, and you have to go down quite a way. It is held up by various pillars of Nova, who is... She's a very strong muscle woman. That's what she is. We wrote it down. But she does look really cool. You know who
Don't fucking push this on me. Lauren and I have one blind spot as a creative duo, and that is big, strong women.
So they're holding up the bar.
Lauren, I have blackmail on Lauren.
Do you?
The one tweet the one message that you sent me in Discord where it was like, I keep doing this, and I was like, boop.
He does have blackmail.
Lauren, I'm innocent, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We go to the bar.
No one would have said anything if you just glossed over it, Lauren.
But that's what's holding up the whole... Okay, so we go to the bar.
There's a bar being
Honestly,
held
who
up
can
by
blame you?
big muscle women.
Chat supports
Big muscle
muscle
women.
women. We have a good chat.
Thank you, chat. I want to talk to you later about something, too, that I've created.
Another muscle woman.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, for Final Fantasy 14 when I've done.
Oh, okay.
So,
Muscle women.
Women.
But yeah, the statues are in various positions of... It looks like they're very pious looking, even though it's like the goddess kind of looking down at the people below, with concern and what seems to be love. So it's a very interesting backdrop. The bar the room is very round in the center, and they have a bunch of chairs and things throughout. There is like live music and dancing, and it's pretty filled with a bunch of different characters.
Let's see if we
at
have
the-
something a little livelier to put on.
Oh no! Yeah, I forgot. I didn't put bar music.
It's okay. I'll do something.
The bar.
I have all
Relax,
these.
relax, relax. You're fine.
I
Keep
have
going.
it for
You keep
fear
going.
and evil and okay.
I will put something on.
All right. So yeah, at the center of the bar is
Just the most generic shit.
one main bartender. He is a very muscular black man. He has really long black hair behind him, and he seems really like adept at doing like a million drinks at once, and very like friendly too. A lot of people are just kind of hanging out talking to him, and you have a lot of just fun times. It's fun time. It is fun times in this muscle woman bar. Welcome.
Welcome.
It is called the Pillar. Well, the Pillars because there are so many pillars of what's going on. So commence it. Commence it.
So we sit at the bar. She sits, I guess, in one of the table. Like, is there like a
there's-
bar table? Like
Yeah.
to the bar.
Yeah.
Like a stool, I guess, would be there.
Yeah.
That's where she would sit.
And I guess Mahanta's sitting next to you. But is not bringing she's not stupid. She's not bringing attention to herself.
Right.
Okay. So do you want to give a notice check? I guess.
Yes. Let's do that.
Muscle girls do make the world go around.
Who said that? Who said
I'm
that?
not a narc.
No, be a narc.
I got a
No,
3.
Noah
Did you?
said it because Noah is a man
Will
of
she?
distinction.
Will she try to help
Oh
me
yeah,
to
let
look
Cartha
around?
help you.
Assist.
Yeah. Don't mind me. I wrote her attributes over here.
Put some jizz on.
What?
I'm sorry, I'm a narc. Gonta said it.
You're a good person, Gonta.
It's not a narc if you're gonna get rewarded by Lauren.
Oh, you're right. So 7. So you get a +1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 4 now.
I think they're actual pillars, Smeagol.
Oh what?
She asked if the pillars were actual pillars or just big muscle women
No,
standing around and posing?
They're actual pillars, but believe what you want.
It's so
So-
soft, right? So nice.
So yeah, as you look around, you're at the front. The bartender's still there, she's willing to get you whatever you want. You do notice there's like a slight commotion. But a little bit of the tables behind you, there's someone who is incredibly drunk, and they are wearing like pretty tough armor, and also seem to possibly be gambling. You could tell because they're just throwing money in the air.
Throwing money in the air.
It's like stupid drunk. That's what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Yakata looks kind of worried at you, and then at that, and then also at the bar. At the bar too, the bartender actually comes over to you guys, because he recognizes Akantha.
Oh, okay.
You still have the antlers. You're just an interesting
Ah,
person at
I
this bar.
Yeah, you're dressed in fine gossamer silks and antlers. Huh.
Huh.
Oh, hey. Hi, Akantha, and who are you?
Oh,
I don't think I've seen you before.
I'm Avana. I live on the outside of town.
Oh, glad you could make it here to Pillars.
Oh, thank you.
Would you like anything?
I would like a nice glass of your finest water, please.
Sure, I'll get that right now.
Milk drinkers.
This is me.
It's
me.
Do you want anything, Akantha, or we'll say hi to Adelia for me when you have the chance. It's like, no, I'm fine. Thank you. I'm water. She, okay, I'll get you both water. And so he goes off to get you the finest water in the establishment. Behind you, there's more sounds of coins and then someone sobbing.
So I do like I cheat that way to see who's sobbing.
So the one who was really excited earlier in like the really tough looking armor, seems to his luck might have changed. This person looks to be fairly muscular, has pale skin, brown hair, brown eyes, and has like a strange symbol on his armor. It does look somewhat like it's
like
the
a wreath?
Yeah, like it's very clear what the symbol
Yeah,
is because
yeah.
I don't think Kyle made that one. We got to talk. Nothing bad.
What?
I was thinking about it. We never made the wreath for the floor because it's like a wreath.
For the Wreath of the Forebears?
Yeah, they just have a symbol on their stuff.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's a wreath.
It's a wreath.
Yeah, that's really.
I'm not a good graphic designer.
Oh, shit,
The
you're
extent
great.
of my ability is making those noble house
I
icons.
think they're adorable. In a good way. Like adorable, like a good, okay.
I'm not
So-
made uncomfortable by having my work called adorable.
Okay, so so that sounds like Enoch, I guess.
Based on
what
Yeah.
what's his name told me that
Wrangle your
I'm
friend that you love.
yeah, whatever his name is, I guess.
Yeah. Love.
Jinkle, right?
Jingle.
Mangle. Jingle. That's his name.
Kill Jesta.
Yeah, what's his name? Jingle, Jangle, Jungle.
So
So yes, so the person who beat him or is still sitting at the gambling table, who beat him?
Oh, it seems to be a woman.
Oh.
Who is, I guess, pretty tall. Dressed pretty plainly. Also, just has a lot of money right now. She used to be in a lot of the people in this bar.
Does she have any like house symbols on her?
No house symbols or anything like that. She is wearing black though.
Okay.
So
What's her hair color or anything like that?
her hair color is actually also black. It's kind of like a bob.
Okay.
So as she's winning all this money, she eventually walks off. Who you assume is Enoch is not in good spirits. He's also very drunk.
Oh, that's normal. Okay, so she takes her finely crafted water.
Oh, it has arrived and it just...
And she walks over to the very drunk Enoch. And she tells Akantha that she's going to go. She'll be back.
looks so worried for you.
Yeah, and I go over. My dear, why are you crying? It seems like you're distressed.
Oh, I've lost.
You've lost.
I've lost.
Oh. From your
Mega
little
lost.
game? Is that what you lost?
Well, I'm sure you'll win the next one.
I don't have any money.
You ran out of money?
I could sell this, I guess.
Here is a coin. That will get you through the night, I'm sure.
You come back here, I have a coin! I have a coin and I'm going to make it back! So as he's
Then she goes
shambling,
back
she
to
just...
Damn it. I take the coin back and roll him into a corner.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I don't know if you guys are ready to hurt people.
No. He's
somewhat awake.
Yeah. I give him some water. I take the coin back.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Who are you?
My name is Ivana, and I was just wondering, how are you tonight?
Not good.
Not good. Do you often come here and gamble all of your money away?
Not. I normally win.
Oh, do you win against most people that come in here?
I would say so. I have the luck of my ancestors.
Oh, what family do you come from? Is it a noble house?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Instead, it's the camaraderie of the people. I with every day. How you look beautiful. Did I be beautiful?
Oh,
Did I tell you that? Did I
You
tell
are
you
a
that?
very handsome gentleman.
I'm beautiful.
Of course you are.
Oh, that's you. That's again. I was looking very worried.
So, what I'm gonna do is
Yes.
I'm going to try and I go back to Akanta at the bar
Right.
and I say, Akanta,
Yes. Is everything okay?
that man is very drunk, but I'm trying to get information out of him. So what I'm going to do, there's nobody in this bar that seems to be the description that's Linkle told us about. So what I'm going to do is see if Enoch saw anybody.
Okay.
But in order to do that, I need him to speak to Linkle. So I'm going to take him outside to speak to Linkle.
Sure. Should I wait here?
Yes, just in case the other man comes by.
Right.
I'm sure that Korchia will be coming in any minute now. So just keep an eye out, okay?
Right. I'll wait here in case he does.
Okay.
Let me know if you need anything about it. I could help.
Oh yes, no, I want you to be here to listen because usually things like this, someone winning, something might come out of it. But I think walking him home might be the interesting part.
Okay.
Okay.
So
No
she
problem.
goes over to him and picks him up,
Oh, he's strong.
and she like whispers to him, which is just like basically like,
Come on, get up. Where do you live? You know, I'll help you get home.
Oh, you're so kind. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
and then what I do is I take him behind the bar,
Okay.
and not behind the
you
establishment.
kill him.
No,
Behind the church.
the church basically, and then
Murder him.
what I do is
Just sit down for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I gotta get something in the bar.
And when I leave his field of vision, I bring Linkle in, basically, to talk to him.
So this one would probably be you casting the spell.
Right, so I
and
have to
him
cast this.
resisting it.
Right, so I have to cast it.
But you would get like a +2 because
He
he's
would-
very drunk.
He would have a penalty on his.
Yeah,
I
it would
have a
basically,
penalty.
She has to activate and he makes a smarts check
Okay.
to resist it. And just so you know, we have spell shape activate, which would let you do one of the modifiers for free. So
Okay,
you
I'm
can
going
cast-
to do the sound one for free.
Strong would be
And
more
then
expensive, and then you could just spend sound for one.
Oh, okay, then I'll do strong and then add one for sound. So
Yeah, so 4 points.
Oh shit! You got that?
that was my. No. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was trying to be helpful. I'll just stand still. I'll just stand perfectly still.
So sorry.
I'm very glad that they're soft. Please, Catherine, I was about to bend over. Please. Please, you're killing me, literally.
I'm so sorry.
You're literally killing me here. Roll.
I'm so sorry. One is a 5. This one's a 5. 7. So 7 is the highest.
And I have a penalty.
You have a -4.
Oh, so it's even worse.
Yeah, if he's drunk and then plus the strong, he would be at a
so
-4.
he got a -1. He believes all.
Okay, so Linkle comes at him. Probably the last thing Linkle was wearing when he met him. So I'm guessing, like, when he lost all his money, he wasn't wearing all the fancy clothes.
No, that was part of his scheme. That was
Yeah. So just normal Linkle.
right, normal ankle. So he looks His clothes are really plain and misshapen, but he's working it. He's
working it. So he comes up to his friend and talks to his friend and asks him basically like, were you there when I got my money taken from me?
I was there. You were Lenkel. I remember. They took all your money. I was winning that day, so I said you were a fool, Lenkel. I said that. I said
You did. What is his voice? It's bad.
It's not.
It could be. You're not gonna believe it.
That speaks more to your personal interpretation of Lenkel.
That's funny to me, so I say keep it.
Views Lenkel.
So I'm just gonna do this.
I love this. I want to give you a Benny for this.
Did I just hear Goblin Jr.?
Goblin Jr.
Goblin Jr.
All right, so well, I don't remember that night at all. Do you remember who took all my money?
Lenkel is Goblin
Yeah,
Jr.
That person came in. They were winning so much. I don't know who this was.
Was it a person that was?
They were wearing black.
All right.
That reminds me of something, Lenkel.
Yeah.
I lost my money.
To a person wearing black.
Can you believe this?
Was it the
What
same
a world!
person? Was it the same person? Do you think it might be the same person?
It was a different person. The first, you lost your money to a very tall blonde man.
Ah.
Remember how tall he was?
Yeah, he was so damn
Remember
tall.
how blonde he was?
He was so darn
shucks,
blonde.
what was his name?
What was his name? Do you remember? I know he said his name like 5 times.
Oh, what was his name? I don't know if he gave his name, but he did mention something else.
What else? What did he? What was it? Because I bet I could go to his house and get all of my money back.
Lenkel, you couldn't do that.
We could do it together.
Oh, yes. Okay. It was something.
The next roll has -1.
Why?
Because woe was activated. What the one bit woe.
Yeah.
Something obsidian. They said like the little jackets, like the little jackets they wear.
So he was part of a secret society.
I don't know. There's so many of them out here.
Right? There's so many stupid societies of...
Don't look at me. Korchia's not there.
You just sensed it.
No one said Korchia entered the scene. So.
I sensed
I figured you would let us know when you arrived.
Oh no! I was just being polite.
Son of a bitch.
You
You usually say, I'm coming in now.
I know. I wanted to.
I even was like, I'm sure he's coming any moment now.
But you will be like
should be
after this.
polite.
You have a different thing you have to do.
Okay. So, what else? Okay. Did you see that guy ever again?
Kyle
Like,
polite.
where does he like to hang?
No, it's weird. This person, then this new person today.
Yeah.
I don't know them.
Yeah, but they were wearing black. Do you think they're the same society? Did you get that girl's name?
Should I ask?
Probably.
I didn't, but it was the same ridiculous jacket. They always leave. They take your money, not my money, until today. Then they're gone.
And they're gone.
It's like, wow.
Where'd they go?
I don't know.
Right?
Look, this is why you need to pay attention. You're never paying attention. This is why everyone's taking stuff from you.
That's so true.
It's sad.
I lost
You're
everything.
sad.
I even lost all my memoirs.
And my dignity.
My memoirs. I
Oh
lost
man,
them.
you've been working on that for a long time.
Michael, you're my close personal friend. I know how important that book was to you.
Yeah, that's real sad.
Right. It was.
That's so fucked up.
You guys are the worst. You did not have to burn those.
I fucking did it!
It's not your fault involved. You guys have
I
to
was
blame.
putting imbeciles
You were
on
stealing
my mouth.
his meat.
I was putting imbeciles.
Yeah. So, I don't think I have any more questions for him, really. Yeah, that's all I can get out of
Yeah,
it.
we're not really getting.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Is there anything else about this guy? Anything you can remember? Or maybe other sketchy
they-
people in the bar?
They said that because I was telling them about my cool base.
Oh,
You've been there.
yeah. No, where
You've
is
been
that
there.
again? I'm so drunk.
I know.
It shows.
It's where we all the four. We have our own station to help people in the.
Right,
They
right.
said that they have a cooler base.
A cooler? That's impossible.
It's
Your base is
impossible.
so
That's
cool.
what I said. That's what I
Your
said
base
to
is
them.
so cool.
You liked when you
I
got to
loved
climb
it.
up the ladders and
The
stuff. You were
ladders are
very
my
excited.
favorite.
You
The ladders are what makes it.
Yeah, you thought it was cool.
But what, like, what did they say? How is theirs cooler?
Theirs was actually in the Valterra.
What? How far in?
Not that far at all. They said they didn't want it too dangerous.
It's the place on the map.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. You know.
Shut up.
No, it's not the exact. It's
Nearby.
Oh,
The
so it's
one
not
that
the
it
place.
says-
Oh, you don't know how to read maps.
You don't have, well, just for
I'm
like,
just like,
player information because you did see the map. The Read the Forebears is not in the Volterra.
okay.
But it's right
Oh.
outside it because they guide the people, then they go in. So the meeting place was close by
Closer,
to that,
but
and then this.
was it on this side?
Bozo has a treehouse.
Do you know where they're?
Whoa, Renkle, you got a map?
Yeah, I got a map.
Yeah, you would.
The map's an illusion too.
Point.
He doesn't know.
But he can't mark it.
No, point where on this map. Point, just point. Don't touch it. It's too
It's
special.
like-
It's too special to me.
Oh,
Here. I'm very drunk.
He's very good. But he does like, it's a little bit north of where the Reef of the Forebears is, but like in the Volterra. It's not too far from them, but far enough that you don't think it's.
You mean south?
Oh, sorry, south.
Yeah,
In
okay.
my-
I
I'm
know.
looking
I
at
just
the
wanted
map
to make sure.
backwards in my mind.
I just wanted to make sure.
No, you're correct.
Oh, all right. Okay,
But
cool.
you like based on the location of it, like you could tell like where they're encamped. You don't think it's the Forebears. You just think like another settlement that's.
Oh, yeah, another settlement that's close by. Okay. All right. You should get home. Your girlfriend or something will worry.
Yeah. That's yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I arrive at the bar.
Then you kill me.
Then the illusion drops and he walks himself home.
Oh, you mean Yak walks himself home?
Yeah, like I have the illusion walk him home, not touch him.
It's so
but
kind.
I have him walk him home.
Oh, Lenko. Okay, thank you.
And then he disappears after he walks him home. But he
That's
he
gonna
can't.
so confuse him later. But
Well, after
no, that's great. I love this.
Drunk.
he's drunk. Don't worry about it.
So yeah, that's so you kind of have an idea where that stuff is.
Put it in your mouth. Yeah. Don't put the whole thing in your mouth, you psychopath.
This is war. This is what it is.
Don't
This is
say
war.
that
Don't say
word.
that.
That's salty language for
That's
Lauren.
not salty.
Take a
You're
wound.
doing
Take
war.
a wound.
Salty.
Take
war.
a
Salty.
wound.
Salty.
You're a fucking clown.
I didn't do it. You guys are just
Well, I'm out.
impaling plants.
Good job, Lauren. You said the bad word.
I didn't
Makes
say a
Lantes
bad word.
leave. So I get to the bar. You put too much of your mouth on it.
But it was so soft.
No, you psycho. So I get to the bar.
You get to the bar.
Thank you for 500 bits. What would you like the 500 bits to be applied to, Smeagol? Wheel or woe?
So you arrive at the bar. You see that Avana is not there. You don't know why. You see Akantha is sitting nervously at the bar, alone.
Yeah,
Kind of talking to Rush.
I don't go to her. I
That's
go
fine.
somewhere else. I'm just gonna do sort of like a once over. Are there any interesting people in the bar that feel like it would be worth eavesdropping on? Any long blonde haired pasty boys?
There are no long blonde-haired pasty boys. It seems like the woman from you don't know Tuti, but there's someone who walks in, again, who is wearing all black. Has
Who do you want to draw the Benny? Please continue.
Oh yeah. So yeah, someone who's wearing but like doesn't seem to fit the description minus the outfit.
So the outfit matches the description, though.
Yes.
Okay, that is who I will listen to then. I don't know if you want like stealth or anything like that. All right, Kat, you get a Benny.
Yay! It's probably because I put stuff in my mouth.
You did forward plan.
Could-
I have the bennies.
I was about to say I don't have
the
any
bennies. I forgot
bennies.
that's my job.
So should I roll stealth?
Would that be if you're listening on someone?
I mean, if I'm doing it without being noticed, I could roll notice if you would prefer. I mean, it's a busy
might make
bar.
more sense.
Okay.
I'm just
Stealth
trying
is like to get close enough to hear it. You could ask for either or, really. It sort of depends what you want to do. Stealth is my weaker one, so
Okay.
I volunteer as tribute.
Thank you, tribute.
For volunteering.
I suffer a -1 on this roll because of woe.
Yeah, suffer.
Suffer.
You suffer.
Well, with a -1, I got a 4.
Do you suffer?
Oh man, you don't suffer. So, you sit at a table close by.
Yeah, it sits sort of nearby.
Because it's so, like, raucous in here that there's a lot going on. She is able to kind of just make her way to a group that seems to be a group of friends or something like that. That's like fine, cat, don't worry.
There you go.
She seems to, like, have a lot of money on her. She sits down and you can see, like, she talks to the group a bit. And then they start to gamble. And that's what they do. She seems to, after you observe her a bit longer, she's winning a lot with the person who's there.
Would I be able to roll notice to see if she's cheating?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would this be opposed by like her gambling or her stealth or anything like that?
If she hasn't noticed your...
Well, no, like, because they might be noticing that she, like, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, then in that case, yes.
I got a 4.
I got a wall.
She got a 2.
Ooh.
You win.
Is she cheating?
Yes.
Totally.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. Eventually you don't say anything, she takes the money from the person she was dealing with. The friends, like, did okay. It's like one of them seems to have lost everything. She talks to them a bit again, seems to get some sort of information from them, and leaves.
As she goes to leave, Korchia is going to make a play at it. Sort of thumbs through a bit of the advice Avana's given them and sort of goes, God. Excuse me, miss.
Yes?
Oh, that's not the voice I was
She's
expecting.
adorable.
Oh, no.
Oh, what's up?
Well, I couldn't help but notice. Would you mind having a seat with me? Maybe we'll share a drink really quick.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Avana says that it's very easy to get people to have a drink with you, but I didn't think that I've seen so many people strike out that... Well, so I have a question. I love your coat. It's very, very stylish. Now, this might be a bit embarrassing for someone like me to say, but I happened to see a person wearing a coat like that sort of... Well, they were just so beautiful. They had the nicest hair, long and blonde. Would you happen to know a person who has that exact same sort of uniform and has long blonde hair? I was too embarrassed to introduce myself at the time, but they seem...
I want you to roll some.
Persuasion?
No, what is it if you want to check if someone's lying or not?
So persuasion is to lie or to just manipulate.
Okay,
There's no
I'm
bluff
so used
skill
to-
in Savage
right.
Rolls.
So that's what then...
To detect if someone's lying is notice. So it would be
you
her
roll
notice versus my
and
persuasion.
your
Okay.
persuasion.
I'm hoping that she gets this a lot.
That was hot.
This one jacked. It rolled onto the...
I saw it.
onto
You
the
can roll
front.
it.
I trust you.
Okay, it's jacked again, but it's a 1. I'm going to spend a penny. Because...
Give it to me. Give it back. Oh, yeah, hand me the penny, please. I never get the pennies.
All right, Goblin Jr. Oh, no, she's cute. Oh, there we go. That's the big money. 7.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It's well worth the penny. Meanwhile, Kat's sitting on just a fat stack.
That's pennies for doing the work that's needed.
I'll just sit here with my nothing. Yeah, I got a 7.
You gotta eat, gotta pour
I
it.
refuse. Keep tempting fate, Kyle. I'll bully Lauren until she gives me a
You
penny.
could try. No, I would give you one.
This makes it seem worse.
I trust you. Famous last word for cause us explode a few dozen times.
If he doesn't be so bad.
Well, I do have some very beautiful friends.
No, this one, the skin like milk, and that's apparently a compliment people used to give to
That sounds gross to
pallid white flesh.
Oh, that's true, but a lot of people were drinking, like, opium and poppies and shit and making themselves awful.
Like poppy. And hair like flowers. He he. I assume it was a he. I don't want to make a fool of myself, but quite beautiful. Even just a name of my muse would be helpful. I'm something of a poet.
Are you interested in seeing them? Is that it?
More just I'd like to know the name of my muse, but I'd be too embarrassed to say this to their face. Just I'm embarrassing myself, you know.
Oh,
it's
no,
fine.
no.
It's fine. No.
If you really want, if you're serious about this, his name is Torin.
Torin?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his name.
Torin. Well,
And based on your other role, like, she's telling the truth.
Okay.
Are you trying to say you want to meet him?
I mean,
that's
that'd be so forward. I was just
goodness.
hoping that I haven't seen him around in a
Would you
little
like
while.
a drink? What's your name?
I'm Korchia. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
We never went over the chapter about fake names.
You didn't ask her hers either.
No, you didn't.
It's in the book.
Oh, what's your name?
Oh, my name's Noreen.
Noreen. That's a
Yeah,
lovely
yeah.
name.
Thank you. Okay. I do like drinks. Let's get drinks. You want drinks?
Sure, let's do
Sit
drinks.
down over here and get drinks. Let's get drinks.
Okay. And
So,
Korchia will sit
she
down.
ends up, she has a ton of money on her. Or she just buys you a bunch of drinks.
That was wow. I mean, you gambled so well against
I've
those.
been really lucky today.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, lucky. I get it.
Oh, I can't believe you would accuse me of something like that.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not gonna tell anybody, but the false pocket in your jacket's genius. I think that's great. That's a stroke of inspiration.
Oh, wow, you are very observant. Don't tell anybody.
Why
though.
would I?
That would be very mean.
Noreen, we're friends. We've known each other for so long. Why would I ever do that to you?
Oh, you're adorable. I love
No,
you.
you stop. You're adorable too.
Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't be interested in gambling with me.
Oh,
I'm
no.
a huge cheater.
I don't think. But no, I'm not a gambling person anyway. It's not. I like to keep my coin where it is, but plenty of people do like gambling. Can't shame them for that. Everyone needs to have a vice. Am I right?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I am going to gamble.
Is that Avana walking in? Fuck.
Oh,
She goes down and sits at the table, puts like a few coins down.
Please tell me you have
Back.
gambling. Please tell me you have
You
gambling.
have gambling?
Not. No, idea.
Stupid asshole.
She just heard about all this stuff and
Asshole.
she was like super excited
So
about
after
it.
you have the ghost like lead his drunk friend to the abyss, you go into gamble.
He's murdered by a gang of children.
No, he's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine.
So
Make sure that Linkle chases the children down the street.
oh, it was a pleasure to meet you, Korchia.
He gets a visceral.
Hopefully, I'll see you soon.
Sure.
Torin, know that you're looking for him, and I'm going to be right back.
Okay. Well,
Time to
where would I be
get
able to
some
meet
drinks,
Torin if I was going to
oh,
meet
what?
him? Where would I be able to meet him if I was going to meet him? A place he might be or something, just so that I could continue my painting. It's difficult to paint without seeing
You've
the
been
subject.
painting?
I dabble.
Oh, that's lovely. We get so lonely sometimes.
I mean, are you in like a quiet district of the city or
That's one way
something?
to put it. But I don't know.
If I'm making you uncomfortable, then by all means, I'll stop asking questions. I didn't want to overstep my boundaries with you, friend.
Are you?
What?
You're just a painter?
I mean, I'd like to think that I'm more than just a painter.
Can I see something that you've made?
I mean, it'd be back at my house. It's pretty forward to ask to go
Oh,
to
I
someone's
apologize.
house.
Oh, but still. Well, do you have a map with you?
Do I have a map? Yeah, I might actually.
I might be able to tell you where Torin is. I don't want to destroy.
Well, I don't want to
true
surprise
love, But you
him.
have to promise to bring all of your paintings, all of your things. He'll love it.
Sure, that seems totally not at all suspicious. Here you go.
you have so many drinks, guys. So drunk.
Am I drunk?
Dude, how many drinks do you drink? I give you like 1 million.
Oh shit! I'll roll.
Do a con. I don't know if there's a con check.
Vigor.
I don't know what. At bigger, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like that was the whole point. She's
Trying to ply me.
Yes.
Ah, nanda.
gonna
Well, my
ply
8
you.
exploded, so excuse me. So I got a 15. I am stone sober.
Do you act that way?
No.
She puts.
He's not a good actor, but like they sort of apply. I mean, I'll roll a persuasion if that's what you would prefer, or performance. I don't have
Well,
performance.
no, you got to raise. Like.
Yeah, I'm
You got 15.
stone sober.
So she puts a spot on the map, which is.
Okay.
Is it similar to the one that? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But sure though, you bring all your things.
In the vault. Oh, now I see why I said you get lonely. That seems dangerous.
No, not at all.
Oh, there's brigands out there.
Brigands?
That's very dangerous.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
It is.
Oh, that's. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I suppose I am
no.
drunk enough to wander off into the Valterra after my love all
Bring
by
your
myself.
Things, bring your things.
I'll go get all of my personal belongings and I'll go right out there.
I want to see those.
Yeah. Well, they're not very good. They're
No,
not.
I'm excited to see
You know
them.
what?
Torin's going to be excited to see
I'll
them.
head off into the Valterra unarmed and with all of my
That's what I
valuables.
want, really.
All right, and I'll walk out.
And it's just time to gamble. Hello there.
But I will like.
She's been sitting at the
Yeah, I know.
gambling table
She's
like.
been
I'll pass by the counter and like give like the sign to Adela. That like
no, a can.
a can.
They have
excuse
very
me.
similar names.
Yeah, and I'll like give the sign that I'm leaving and like that we have what we need.
And she knows to stay, I guess. Right? No one gave her clues or she's staying.
What- I mean, I assume that the sign we would have agreed on means let's get the fuck out of here. We have what we need.
Okay, because she initially looks at you at the gamble time fun table, and I guess
She's just excited.
so. Kata does leave because Korchia said to leave.
Yeah. So she bets like 20 gold, or 20 gold. Yeah, whatever. What's his name had on his person? What was that?
Like gold money.
It's his
Of
money.
course, it's his money.
Wow,
It's not mine
so
anymore.
Like 20, yeah.
Okay, so I put so first I'll try with like half of it, so 10 gold.
So at your gambling fun time with Noreen, she's cheating.
Yeah.
So you do lose.
Okay, yeah, no, I figured that, but she's going to watch the way she does it. Like, she just wants to know if she'll say anything or does she drink at all? Does she?
No, but she keeps offering you drinks.
I don't partake, but I do like sip at them. Like, I pretend to sip at them.
She's a bit worried.
Are you not thirsty?
Oh no, it's just I get really tipsy really easy on the smallest things.
Oh,
so,
do you?
So it takes a while actually. So I like to sip if you don't mind, because if not, I'm a mess. So it's okay.
Oh, you're adorable.
Oh.
I like you.
Oh, I like you too. You're
good.
very cute. I love the whole look.
do you? I like- oh.
Where did you get this jacket? It's so cute.
Oh, my friends have one. I have one.
You have other friends? Are they as cute as you?
I would say I'm the cutest.
You're the
But I've heard
cutest?
from many reliable sources that the others are cute too.
Oh my goodness, how many people are just as cute as you then?
Oh, I can't say. To even ask
A normal amount of people are as cute as you. I think I would just die.
I looked at the camera and I just see Cat in the fucking kangaroo with that hammer. It's just like. So
I'm
fucking
so
funny.
cold,
It's
Kyle.
so
I'm
funny.
so cold.
I don't know how. I'm
I got
wearing
this little
tees.
cape, so I'm just like, ugh.
Freezer.
Oh my goodness, that sounds wonderful.
Well, there's a few people. Are you interested in visiting? Is that it? Are you interested?
I would love to visit multiple people as cute as you.
Oh.
Luke.
well,
Yeah.
Are you dangerous? You got
Dangerous.
the
Oh no, I have this as a
they're interesting
prize.
specimen.
Oh, thank you so much. I make sure that if I find anything in the Valterra, I put it on them. It is my own gift to me.
Oh, I see. Do you have any other gifts at home?
Oh yes, I get things in the Valterra all the time. You might say, don't tell anybody. Rare things in the Valterra. Special things in the Valterra.
Oh, I love special things.
I live all alone at the edge of the town with all of
No.
my special things, and I get so lonely.
That has to be so sad.
It is.
Everyone here is always so sad, you know, with all the
Oh.
death and just grieving. It's like, I don't understand. My place is so fun in comparison.
Oh my goodness, you have a fun place to be.
Would you like to visit?
I would love to.
Would you be willing to bring your fun things too? We could have fun together.
Oh, I'd love to have fun together.
It's amazing how many rubes they roll in with.
So many guys. Like, it's just everyone.
Brianna's son is full of the least intelligent people.
Well, there's a bunch of tourists, is the thing.
Tourists! There's a thriving tourist economy!
There is. This is a whole new thriving tourist economy.
Do you have like a name for you and your friends? Everybody here has a name.
Oh, we do, but it's a secret. I don't want to tell you. But I can tell you when you visit. You learn really quickly.
Oh, I would love to do that. And there's multiple people. I have to ask, are there comfortable accommodations there?
For
Sure. Yeah, definitely. I'll say they're comfortable. I think they're comfortable. Even if it's the Valterra, I would say it's comfortable. And you like the Valterra, so it would be comfortable.
I do like
Do you have, how many things do you have on you? Are they easy to carry?
How much gold is in your purse?
Do you have a map?
I do have a map
Oh,
right
I can
here.
show you.
Oh wait, does this map marked with the stars? Like she was-
No, because it's not. She has a multiple map. She's not good at map.
Okay.
But she has. She probably has the wreath place circled, but that's about it. Because she was like, oh, wreath. But that's about it. But she probably has like a separate map.
She does see the wreath and like laugh a bit. It's earlier memories. It was that's a fun area. But it's a little bit farther up there.
Oh, up there. Oh, I'll show you where I live. And that way maybe you want to visit me personally. Are you doing anything tonight?
Oh, well, I'm going home. I mean, you could go there.
contest.
Oh no.
Here's a list of my passwords, allergies, and darkest fears.
Whoops!
I'm gonna poison her so fucking
No,
bad. I'm gonna poison her immediately.
I just,
Wow.
I always want to make sure that you're, good people. And all of my rare things, sometimes it's really hard to carry by myself. So I thought maybe if you want to come with me tonight, in the morning, the two of us could go back to your house.
It's a lot?
It's too many for just one person. 2 people, that's enough.
Then you could bring it here, right?
Well, we could bring it here, yes.
Sure, I'll wait for you here.
security
Well, I couldn't carry them all by myself. Would you like to come with me home?
Gotta do persuasion. I definitely have to do persuasion.
Would she be attracted to Avana?
I don't know because she's doing a similar thing.
Okay,
Okay.
because Kat has the edge attractive, which gives her a +1 to people that would be attracted to her, even if they're trying to manipulate her. As long as they would be attracted.
Oh, would be in theory. Okay, then
Yeah.
yes. Then,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Like
that's fine.
it wouldn't
If
affect
she's doing
Korchia
kind of a-
because
yeah.
Korchia is asexual.
Right, exactly.
So like,
Okay.
but if someone would be attracted to her, they get it.
So what do you got?
10.
I think it would make more sense if you came home with me today, and then tomorrow we can meet your friends, and I can show you what I'm all about.
Well, you do make a good point.
I mean, she
I could
could
go for now, yeah.
get laid before she murders Avana tomorrow. It's a good move. It's a good grift. Someone call it mystery.
Okay.
And so as she walks out, like with her next to her, like she takes the drink and she drinks it, and she makes like eye contact with Akantha.
She
Or-
left. Remember?
Oh,
when
she
Korchia
left?
tapped?
Oh, I thought she stayed.
Initially, she did because she was worried, but she saw you were ready for gambling.
She was supposed to
Okay.
get Avana. Akantha and I are gonna have words. We're probably in the alley like, you were supposed to. That's a different voice. I did Bond for a second. Sometimes that is better. You're supposed to go and warn her. That's what the sign is for.
I thought that was supposed to be I was leaving.
Yeah, it means get her.
no.
Everybody leave together.
Oh no.
Don't.
Okay, I'll go right back.
You know what? No. You go home. It's fine.
No, I'll go right back.
No. Because she's working on something. It would be super suspicious.
Oh.
She was clearly shouting about gambling before we went.
Yeah, that was a bit weird. I don't know how anyone would fall for that.
All right. So here's the plan.
Okay,
You
They
just.
did immediately.
Are you gonna be cool?
I am cool.
No. Are you gonna be cool?
I'm real cool.
I want you to remember this conversation And when you start to act not cool, I want you to remember that you said you were cool with what's about to happen. Okay?
Okay.
Good. And Korchia does grab the tickle puff and the hatchet.
That combination.
You said you were going to be cool.
Okay.
Good. Now shush and don't make a noise until the time is right.
I love what Lost Carol said. You know what I find super hot? Social security numbers.
They get me horny.
Those silly little numbers on the back of the credit card.
And the 3 wacky numbers on the back. Still one of the funniest things ever. Yeah, so I'm just going to wait for them all to come out. I'm going to change the song to something more menacing now because...
Yeah, sorry, this...
No, it's fine.
I'll tell you guys right now, this is not going how I thought it would.
This woman...
Hey, what did I tell you?
This woman's trying to out-charm a
like, all of
Avana.
this is just
I'm
all
pretty
the
sure
lie.
she saw that as a fucking challenge.
I'm going to put on...
She was like, oh
Darkling?
dear, oh
No.
dear.
No, Darkling's way too
Darkling is the scariest thing.
Yeah.
What you want to do is... Darkling is a mistake. You could do... Maybe... Corruption?
I'm
I
on
don't know if that
corruption
was
right
too
I'm on
bad.
corruption right now. That's very intense.
It's a bit tense. How about... Because the other ones are a bit happy. So, they didn't have...
Excuse me. I'll just put an ambiment.
No, ambiment?
Yeah. Oh, that's very sweet. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'll just
fine.
put whatever on.
Yeah, if you could find another one. The music situation is interesting for this game right now.
Boy, howdy, is it?
Yeah, we're figuring it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, Dawn. This is ominous.
This is good, yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So I'm gonna wait for... I don't know that Ivana's coming out with her.
You keep doing
I'm just waiting for her.
plans that are going
I'm just waiting for her to come out. Look, we work together, but we're not good at it.
Yeah, so I come out with her on my arm.
Yeah, they're both just
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah, ready
they
to
both
go.
think they're tricking each other.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, cool. And so which direction are they walking?
they are going to your little hole.
Yeah, my hovel.
So on the outskirts of town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Once I see that they're heading in that direction, I just go to cut them off. Once we're far enough away from people where
Follows you,
no one will
I
be.
guess.
Now remember, you gotta be fucking cool.
Yeah, cool.
Because you're here, I'm gonna do the courtesy. And they sort of like turn the axe backwards so that the flat of it is facing. I won't use the blade of it.
This is going to be bad, isn't it?
Oh, so bad. But to be fair, she did just try to kill me.
What?
Oh yeah, big time.
When? How?
Well, she's tried to lure me into the Valterra for like getting murder robbed. So, fair play's fair play, and I'm gonna wait for it around the corner.
Alright, so...
Just be cool, Akantha.
Oh no. So, okay.
Just be cool, Akantha.
Akantha.
Just be cool. Be cool.
Be cool, Akantha.
So you
So
lead her
as
to
we
your
go
murder den.
home, I feel like we'd get like a little bit like excited on the way there.
Oh, so you're smoochy.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little smooshy.
There's little smooches.
That makes it more difficult for me to do this.
Oh, I was
No,
going
no, it's fine. Exactly. Oh, so you're taking her inside? Oh.
I mean, it's easier.
Just waiting us out with a flower, like, no.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, you don't know
Wait,
this. You
Yeah,
don't.
you don't
No,
know.
exactly. So then I'm gonna do it before you get inside because that was my plan.
Oh, no. Like,
You do whatever.
yeah, Cops is just...
So she Kabe dons her on the edge of the of her
Oh!
Of the house.
of the house.
All right, that's when I come around. And I have to do this as like prop comedy.
So I have her against that, and I'm like smooching her.
So while Cat smooching, Korchia just, and I'm blowing blind directly into her face.
Okay, and then I guess I'll entangle her into the house.
Okay. Akantha is silently screaming into the night.
She's like biting a pillow.
So the house literally comes out of like the house. Like I'm gonna use.
She's blinded.
She's already bound.
She's
Oh, no, I'm-
blinded.
But
she
so-
will be bound.
bound.
So here's how all of these work. I'm saying we just knock her the fuck out. But you can restrain her and then I'll club her. I don't care. So blind, I'm going to roll a check. I'm casting blind with strong. So she's going to suffer a -2 on the vigor check to resist it. Depending on how well I do. Oh, no. Okay, so she's just going to have a -2. So she'll roll a vigor check and at a -2, and if she succeeds, she's not blinded, but good luck. I succeed, so -2.
I don't. No.
Blind.
So yeah, just all of the pollen just directly into her eyes. I didn't know that you were going to restrain her, but that works out really good, because my next plan was to just club her with the axe.
So she's blind. So I put her over my shoulder. And I was like, you didn't have to do that. I had it.
I was going to knock her out.
And she goes, Akima, get away from the door. And like,
Is Akima in there?
And then Akima like opens the door with its paw.
Like, is she unconscious?
No, she's just on her
So she's
back.
screaming.
Oh, no. She, like,
That's what I'm saying. Hit her.
Oh, I was gonna just confuse.
Oh, you could confuse her too, but if she's out but also bound, that's fine.
Yeah,
But if she can still talk, she's screaming.
Would confuse prevent her from talking in this narrative situation? Or should we
I
just
would
club her?
allow that if you do.
Okay, all right.
Could,
Well,
or you
if
knock
I
her
could
out,
entangle her, like the vines would go over
you could
the
also.
mouth.
Then that's also
sure,
okay.
do
The
whatever.
vines
So
are over the mouth.
So
and
yeah, I was
that's
gonna
fine.
say because that was what I was gonna do
Yes,
anyway.
that's
So let me do that.
Just don't forget to keep spending your power points.
No, I only have like a few left right now, so I get it. Because I have 10.
Yeah.
So I got a 5, so it did proc.
Yeah.
So the vines take her into. So I'd actually have to grab her. So the house actually opens up and
Horrifying.
takes her.
Is your
onto
house
the
made
inside.
of vines?
Yeah, it's made from
Sure,
the
okay.
So it opens up and then takes her on the inside, kind of a thing, like a false door, but it's all vines, and then they like cover her on the inside, and she just walks through the door on the other side. She goes, "I had it."
Does she get... I mean, I didn't know that was your plan.
And she walks in, and you just see her on the wall, like all of the vines.
What
all
does she need
over
to
her.
roll to resist entangle? To like break free on her turn.
Tangle has
Expect
to
the
return
house
target.
to be-
Trappings. A hardness of 5. If successful, the target is entangled. With a raise, he's bound. Victims may break free on their turn, as in dictated by the bound and entangled. I'm gonna make it strong, so you have a -2, and it's a hardness.
So
of
she
5.
would need to make a strength check.
So
to break
yeah,
out.
yeah. So I have hold on,
Strength check at -2.
Yeah.
She gets it on her turn, so we're, I assume, already in the house.
So that's not my. Okay. Well, she would have.
I mean, yeah, like
Just like she is bound.
that's more for like when it happens in combat.
Yeah, like I wasn't. She's
Break her free whenever you want.
You guys got it.
I'll kill her, but you can break her free
Akanta
whenever
is
you
also
want.
outside. She's afraid to enter your home.
Oh, Akanta, you can come here. I'm not doing anything untoward.
No, your house.
That's a new one. I haven't seen that.
Did you?
Oh, it's made from the Valterra. Oh, did I
Knock,
not
knock.
mention
Coming in.
that? Okay.
Yes,
Korchia
Akanta
slides
also
in.
sort of
Akima,
does.
she's a friend. Remember, she's a friend. As you hear, like this huge growl immediately as she walks in.
I'll toss Akima some fertilizer.
Oh, okay. This is normal and fun.
Hi, Akima.
This happens.
So,
Hey, bitch. What's up?
so,
To the Akanta, you're saying?
No, to what's her face? The fake name.
Oh, well, no, her actual name is Dorit. She also didn't read the section on giving pig names.
That's true.
Everyone doesn't
No
read
one
that
reads that
section. No
section.
one reads that section.
All the names she gave you were
Real.
Sort of skimming
so,
it.
Noreen, it has been a pleasure being with you today. But I
What's up, Noreen?
know what you do because it's what I do, and it's unfortunate.
Do you think we're that fucking stupid?
So listen,
Oh, she said yeah.
you're
No.
going to
Tip the hatchet around. Okay.
So you're going to tell us what your little Obsidian society is talking about, what you're doing, and
Also, we're on the fringes of the Valterra. Literally, no one will hear you if you scream.
that's why it's here. Actually, the house is built quite sturdy. No one will hear you.
She kills a lot of people in here. She's a serial killer.
Wait, how many people? Oh.
I'll grab her and be like, I'll grab her and be like, it's a fucking lie. What are you doing? Shut up. It's a lie. You said be cool. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool.
Now, and then she takes up like a similar pose to the Kabedon where she like has her hand on the other side of
Way more menacing now.
It's like terrifying.
You have like the two-tone like over the top half of your face. You're like that
Yeah.
full yandere.
So you're going to tell us about your little organization, your little operation, or Akima's going to have a snack tonight.
Oh, you haven't met Akima. That's Akima.
Akima, why don't you smile for the new game?
Oh God, what is it?
And, like, it unhinges and it's like all like its mouth is like half of its body.
Oh, God, that's having a bad time.
That's a running theme in our dog monsters for the past few adventures.
Look, it's a beautiful smile. Now, you're going to tell us. And if you scream...
I'll cut the entangle over her face. And
if you scream,
just the face.
It'll just make it worse for you.
Oh, no.
That's true.
Oh, no.
That's true.
Oh,
Hey,
no, how can you
look,
do this?
look.
Oh, and I didn't lie.
Go outside if you're too squeamish. Now look, lady.
What?
Not you. Oh my God. Hey, we're not in the business of torture. We don't like that.
No.
So if you're cool, we'll give you stuff. We'll pay you. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we're actually...
Just be cool and we won't hurt you,
Yeah,
okay?
and we would
Torture
never-
doesn't work.
No, that's true. Akima would just eat you in one bite.
Oh, dude. We'll cut your
One
head
bite.
right off
One
if you fuck
bite.
with us, though. That's true.
What exactly would you all like to know then?
Tell us what you're doing with Lenkel.
What's the name of your society? Let's get it right now.
That's probably a better one. You do the talking.
You're gonna let me go, right?
If you tell us what we want to know.
Yeah, probably in a day or so. Continue.
Okay, we are the Obsidian gang. You can tell
Yeah.
by our jackets.
Fuck is Obsidian.
I saw that.
It's a pretty color. It's a pretty color. That's what it's a pretty color. It's very pretty. We're all pretty.
I don't
too.
know shit about colors. I don't paint.
Shh, shh, shh. It is a beautiful color. You're correct. Continue.
Oh,
Tell
that's
us
what
what
we
you do.
We like getting things from the Valterra. Like everyone does this.
You like robbing people.
Yeah,
you
sometimes
go-
it's out of the Valterra.
Would you have killed us?
I would have brought you back. I don't know what they would have done to you. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. If you're a threat, they will.
You're a forward, alright.
Do they put people in the Valterra?
If you die there, I guess so. Why would
Do
we
they
did he
kill
fall out?
people and put them in the Valterra?
It's happened. It's happened. That's a normal thing. It happens, right? It happens.
Is that bad? Is that bad?
It happens,
For
but how
Latvia?
often?
You're in trouble.
Why am I in trouble? I'm answering your question.
You're in
I'm answering
trouble.
your
Hey,
questions.
hey.
Hey,
Calm down.
It's
Calm
not to
down.
come down your house, hate
Calm
me.
down.
You have
Your house hate me.
such-
That's never happened.
I've never seen that before.
You're-
Doesn't help me at all, sir.
See, this is what happens.
It's
You
so
have one.
fun.
You
It's
have
so
one.
fun.
You have one person talk.
Fine. Okay, fine. You're right.
This is the first time you've done this.
I'm impatient. I'm sorry.
Listen, you're being very, very worrisome right now, and you're freaking out.
Oh yes, I know.
Yes.
Yes,
You have such beautiful lips. Just
Okay.
for a second.
I do it. Okay, sure.
Listen.
All right. Sure.
Use your ears. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to keep you here for a little while. I did not lie. I have lovely things here that will keep you company. But
Will your dog eat me? Will your dog eat me?
no. Akima,
Unless you try to run. No.
Akima won't do anything unless I tell her to.
Don't tell her. If you don't, I'm just saying if it was me. I wouldn't tell her. I wouldn't tell her anything. I
No,
wouldn't tell her
wouldn't.
anything at all.
I would not.
Oh no, this
No,
is
no,
very
no,
upsetting.
no.
I'm very
So-
upset.
What do you know about the lost stories?
Lost stories? I don't know too much, but I know Boss likes books.
Boss likes books. So what is this boss? Tell me more about him. Torin, was it?
No, he's his friend.
Oh, well, who's this other man?
Do you need something, sir?
I have to. It's polite to raise your hand in an academic setting, and she's clearly the teacher, so she told me not to speak out of turn, so I raised my hand. But it's hard because she's looking at you and I'm back here. I forgot what I was going to say because of the explanation. I'm sorry. I was just trying to get your attention discreetly, so I didn't do it. I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to say, Coach?
I forgot.
Raise your hand again when you think of it.
Okay.
Now, what is your boss's name? I'd like a few more names to add to my list.
List is divided on the list. Is there a list?
Right
Well,
now, Noreen is pretty low on my list.
That's good, right?
Oh yes.
That's good. I don't get bit to the dog.
What's your boss's name?
It's Jeremiah.
You're such an asshole.
Your dick.
You're
Fucking dick.
You're such an asshole, Lauren. You're such a.
I'm trying to keep my dome, and I can't even do that right now. I'm out of it, Lauren. Take it right out of it.
Stupid.
I'm trying to be a hard dome, and I just fell apart.
Universe, this is Jeremiah.
What a beautiful name, yeah. Fuck you. All right.
I hate this game. I quit.
And
I kill her.
So there's Torin. There's Jeremiah. How many other friends do you have?
There are like six of us.
Including you? Oh,
No. Oh, yes, you in the back.
including you or...
Oh, not including me. I would include myself because I'll be like to go back home. Right? I have to go.
No, oh, no. No.
Why are you smiling like that?
Because then you could alert them. We're going to keep you here until we deal with them, and then we'll let you go.
I'll let you go after.
Do you promise? Do you promise me you'll do that?
Well, you haven't.
We're friends, right? We're all friends.
No, we're not friends.
Why can't we be friends?
Would you lie about you putting people into the Valterra?
Why would I lie?
Did you put anyone in the Valterra?
No, I just bring people there.
What's the scale to notice if she's lying?
Notice.
It would be noticed.
And it would be opposed by her persuasion if she's lying.
Okay. So 4. Does this say?
I got a 1. She is not lying.
She's not lying.
She seems to honestly be someone who gets people to
go.
either go or takes all their money.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you get out of this whole arrangement?
Money?
Just money.
And is that okay?
No,
I
money's
like money.
fine.
I live a good life.
it's-
I lived a good life until right now. As you can see,
yes.
I'm having a bad time.
No. I understand. It can be very jarring, but don't worry. You're safe.
I don't feel safe.
Oh,
That's fair.
Akuma's very soft most days. So.
He doesn't look soft.
Oh yes, he is. He's got fur.
I'll pet it.
Soft. It's the other room you don't want to go into. So.
I don't question.
What other room?
So.
Oh, shit, you're in trouble if you go in that other room. You better be on your best behavior.
Don't leave me here.
Best behavior.
So listen. You're going to stay in my home for a few days.
How long? Just 3 days? Just 3 days? How long is that?
It's like 2 hours into the Valterra.
Okay.
We could do it tonight.
I have to rest. I've used a lot today.
Okay.
So maybe a day. And then you will
If
leave.
I have food, will you feed me?
Of course I'll feed you.
Right?
We're not
I'm not a
we're
monster.
not gonna fucking torture
Ew.
Are
you.
you sure this
Ew.
feels like torture?
That.
What?
That I feel so insulted.
No, I mean,
How
it feels
fucking
like
dare
every
you?
time.
Well, some people think like, at least you didn't accuse me of eating people. Now that is what really gets me angry.
Wait, is that something you've been accused of recently? Or do you-
All the time. Usually.
Frequently.
Why would that be a mistake people often make?
Hey, we're the ones asking the questions here.
Oh no!
Second question, which pocket do you keep all your coin in? Cool. And I just go through her
Just answer
pockets.
the question.
I take everything. I take everything she has. Weapon, coin, cards. I take
So
everything.
technically, you got
Well, yeah.
like you
Yeah.
saved like those.
Yeah.
You're gonna give him his money back actually though.
No. We got everyone she
I'll
robbed
probably give him
tonight's
like
money.
10 gold.
How much coin did she have, Lauren?
Oh, a ton.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, we
Fuck
rich.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, we rich.
Let's say 75.
Oh shit, that is a small fortune.
Yeah,
I'll just put 75 on mine and
Yeah,
we'll just
she doesn't
think you
care
guys,
about
I don't know why I didn't
She's bad
think
with
you
money.
guys would rob. Like at this point, you've been robbing everyone, so I just assumed you would be robbing this awful woman.
So I get as much information about like the defenses. of
Tonight's
their
mission
base,
is to mug every person that we come across.
like information about their base, information, just so that way I don't have to like
So you
do
know
the
how many
research.
people are
There. The information of her base, like how to get into the base quietly. Is there any secret entrances? Do they have a special knock?
There are no secret entrances. You do know, based on what was said, is that seems to be in the Valterra. It's all built on top of a previous base that was destroyed by the Valterra. It seems like anytime something's built there, after a bit, like the wildlife just crushes it.
Damn.
So it's on like the ruins of multiple bases.
If it's that close to the Valterra, this base must have been abandoned fucking quick.
It happens very
No.
quickly. It's rare for things to last.
I'm fucking
here.
down for
What
it. I'm here
What else
for
does
it.
she know about her boss besides that he likes books? Is there any?
Dressed in a similar cloak, more fashionable. Black hair, short. Yeah, I'm assuming you're asking her like everything. Blue eyes,
Yeah.
very mean, but fair.
How strong are your friends? About as strong as you, or weaker, stronger?
Oh, I think stronger. I would say stronger. I'm not really that strong. That's why I go here. I just go here, and I get people to go there, and they take care of
You
business.
need to stop talking so much.
Well, you asked me a question.
Answer in less words.
Yeah, they're pretty strong.
Would you like tea?
Oh, I have a lovely blend if you're interested.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Would you like tea?
Want
What are
tea?
you feeding me?
Tea.
Tea, you absolute
I mean, I have
bitch.
Juneberry.
That was rude. I shouldn't call you that.
Well, that is rude.
That
She's
is
our
rude.
guest.
It's.
Juneberry.
I'm sorry.
I
take my
honey-
tea very particularly. I grow it myself.
I have honey leaf, tea berry. There's a bunch of stuff.
I have Avana. I could do Avana.
Oh, that would be lovely.
It's desiccated Avana. Oh, you're gonna love it. It's
Akanta,
a
do you want
beautiful
anything?
floral white tea.
Oh
Fruity.
no, I'm fine. You can keep torturing that woman.
Again,
This is not
not
torture,
torture. This is
actually.
just talking.
Yeah.
Your plant is scary, and you were holding an axe or hatchet. I
It already,
apologize.
all this pollen already grew back.
I know. I'm a bit worried about that.
Just spray a little bit.
Let's
So
see.
I'll pour some tea.
I want to know like the ritual of them bringing people in. So they ambush the person.
Yeah, basically
they
it's
get a
real
specific
simple.
time.
They for the ones who are stupid enough to go there, they like bring their things. They get robbed. If they put up too much of a fight, like they're actually a threat, they will be killed and buried in the Valterra. If they're just basically weak, they just get let off either out into the wilderness or
And get
like
killed by the Volterra.
Yeah, like, it's the Valterra.
like they are not.
Yeah.
It's not a great.
what I figured.
You
time.
kind of have to be real.
But you have to
dumb.
be real stupid to go there. Most of
Right.
the time, it's just robbing them.
Does she know about the Linkle story?
Yes.
Okay, I want to hear
So
that.
for not just Lenkel, but really their whole MO for the people who aren't just going there. I'm surprised Lenkel didn't. Was they get you really drunk, they gamble a lot, you lose all your money, you realize you lost your money when you get out of all that. They leave a note saying to go to wherever it is to get different items, and it's a way for them to have access to those really quickly. It doesn't matter if they die if it's a more dangerous area. It doesn't affect the gang. So that it allows them to
Freelancers.
freelancing. So it's another way to make money.
Right.
The book thing is a new development. Seems like that the gang is making more money from those than
How do
usual.
they make money with that?
They kind of sell off the things they get. So
Oh,
that's all
okay.
what they've been doing, but they've just been getting more money for those lately. So that's why even in the last one, you guys went to, like, the other stuff in there was kind of boring. Like you said, like a plate. Or you guys stole all that anyway.
Yeah.
But
They just have leads and they send expendables to it.
yeah. So basically, they're just really hurting people. They suck.
So, I mean, we could go tonight. I have Starsuckle. We could just go and just do it while they're sleeping.
I need at least.
Well, how are you feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? Well, it's been hours since you cast it the first time.
Oh, okay.
So you
okay,
would have gained
okay.
at least. You would have gained
How
the
many
first
hours
spell
has it
Over
been?
slot.
half a day.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then the entangle is the one that I recently did, which was 4 points. So
You
I'm
have
4
six
You're at
points
points.
6. Yeah, I'm
so
at
I
7.
still have 6 points.
Yeah, and it
do
will
that.
take you
Easy.
like another bit once you get there. Like,
Right,
like,
it's gonna take me
These
2
two get
hours to
stuck
get
in
to
the
them.
betwixt.
What happened?
They're talking about how all of the other characters would react if they just like appeared in this universe from like Star Streamers or Savage Tokusatsu and just
What?
met these two. Now they're like, oh fuck, what if they got stuck in the betwixt? That would be terrible.
So I will ask her like specific habits she does. Like, does she have a room in this compound? How do you usually
Where do they
get
sleep?
into the compound?
They do have like little huts there. It's hard to make any real permanent structures
Right,
because
because
they get
they-
destroyed.
So
So they're constantly made of like the wood there. They figure that lasts a bit longer, which it does. So it's kind of like a really circular thing. There's like a large fire pit in the center. Maybe some big climby things that people say.
Does she report
Like a
to
watchtower?
Well, yeah, that's the word.
does she report to anyone specifically when she comes back every day?
It's
mean, if it's
not
only
because there's
7
only a
people.
few people. Really, any reports go to Zerebiah. I'm so sorry, but I'm not at the same time. So yeah, really,
so when she
Zerebiah
comes-
is in charge of this gang, and the gang is like some people go out to get rubes basically to destroy, and then the rest they just get to make money for them. It's really easy,
Okay.
and they don't have to get hurt.
Okay.
Everyone wins.
So do we balance it by killing them?
Are you gonna kill my friends?
I'm not talking to you. Drink your tea.
Okay.
Drinking her tea. The rest of her body is bound.
Good, right?
I don't know how I'm doing
She's
it.
just having her tea though.
It's in the mouth of the dog thing, and it just dips. Drink tea.
So
Or
devastating.
Akanta's
No,
just
it's-
pouring it into her
It's
mouth.
like crying, pouring tea.
We gave her a straw
It's
all the
just
way
a
down to the
straw.
cup.
It's like
It's a test tube beaker thing, like a.
Oh my god.
So I mean, we could just do it. Get rid of them.
Would
Right? Does that balance? Would killing them balance it? I'm trying to learn so I can be respectful to you. I'm asking.
What I'm saying is I get there, I see how bad it is, and then I try to talk to them. But most of the time, yes, if they're desecrating parts of it by doing this, then yes.
All right, so let's just go do it then and be done with it tonight.
Oh, does that mean I could leave tonight? Can I leave tonight, guys?
Well,
Hey,
If we
friends,
get back
hey.
in time
Time for what?
to leave tonight. What the fuck are you
I
talking?
just want to go home. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Where do
With
you live specifically?
I live there with them.
Oh, you can't go home
you-
ever again. We're gonna destroy the whole thing. And also, all your belongings belong to us now. They're ours.
We'll give you enough money to make it on your own.
Yeah, we're not gonna kill you. We'll give you.
That's nice.
No, she's got skills she can apply.
Yeah,
She's a
you're
gambler.
a gambler. You
You can make your fortune
Go to
back.
the big city.
You had
Everybody goes to the
75
big
coins in
city.
your pocket today.
I
That's
did.
pretty good.
Thanks for making me feel a little more self-esteem.
Good.
Yes, that's good.
You'll have to buy a deck of cards, though.
Which one of your friends isn't as bad as the rest?
Who's the least bad?
Yes, like another person like you, a scout, someone who doesn't get involved in the
Thor's
killing.
the only other scout, but he also can fight too.
Okay, so does he participate in these?
Yeah, he has long blonde hair.
Oh
and
yes.
He sometimes shows up too, and sometimes people follow him too. But I mean, I normally get more people than him.
He tempts the people that are attracted by mask.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yes. Well, it's very kind of you to give us all this information willingly. Not a lot
Right?
of people
See,
would
not
do
every,
that.
yeah.
No?
See?
You're so
I'm a friend.
kind.
You're very
You're so
kind.
thoughtful.
You're very kind
Oh,
and
please
thoughtful.
let me go.
So we're going to make sure you have a new life in a different city when you're done.
Oh, no.
Why
I'm not
are
gonna
they
do
saying
that.
no? Why are they saying no?
No, that's because he won't help. That's all.
You won't help me?
No.
No.
Are you gonna kill me?
No,
he won't
didn't say
kill
that
you.
either.
He won't kill you. It's fine.
All right, so let's go.
We're going to go. I'm sorry, but just to be safe, the entangle is going to continue.
Oh, no, that would cost magic, like,
To stay.
to contain it. Yeah, we'll just tie her up with rope. We have rope.
Oh.
Okay. So
We're
Tyra-
gonna-
no,
we are
no,
gonna-
no.
Oh, we're gonna tie you up. We actually probably already have, so you don't have to spend more power points.
Yeah, that's
Tie
true.
me up
Yeah,
for an
yeah, yeah.
entire day?
Until we get back, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be
How
back.
will I drink my tea?
Well,
Straw.
straw.
Okay.
Also, not gonna get any more tea. We're gonna be gone.
Oh, I have some.
And then when the cup's empty, there you go, bathroom. All right, bye.
Here's some dried meat. You can have some dried meat.
Like,
Just no. So you only. There's two things. If you decide to, you're a little wily and you want to get out of the house, don't, because remember, the wood is made from Valterra.
It's alive.
So
I don't like that.
also don't roll into the back room by mistake. You'll be fine.
Can I go in the bathroom?
No.
Okay.
And you'll be fine. Okay? Stay in this room and wait patiently.
I don't have a choice.
And if you try to leave, that thing will manifest out of the earth and kill you. It can do that.
Well, he'll let me know.
He talks to you? He talks to you?
Oh yes, I speak with the Valterra
Was
every day.
it not obvious that was spellcasters?
I don't like this.
Okay, bye.
Well, enjoy yourself. My home is your home for today. I have some cards that you can stare at. Here's
So rude!
no, here's
Look at all these cards.
she opens a book and she goes, "You can blow the pages." It's a picture book.
She hates you guys so much.
That's her
She was in the
problem.
great life till
Yeah.
right now.
She fucked up. she fucked with the wrong psychopaths. We're playing the worst
You guys.
people. Remember during our conversations we were like, yeah, we don't want to play them too fucking dangerous and crazy, and just immediately just full psychotics.
It went really out.
Well, if it helps, Akantha's just devastated.
It's just a
Yes.
it's a picture book of like leaves or something, so she could just go.
Oh, they're all press.
They're all pressed
presses.
leaves. Yeah.
Makes it worse.
So it's about 10:20 right
no.
now.
Okay, so
do
on
we
the-
want to do a combat or do we want to save that for next time?
We can do that.
I'm fine with whatever.
am
I
sorry
can
for
tell you
being
the
so
plan.
late.
I can tell
That's
you the
fine.
plan, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah,
well,
we'll
my
start
plan.
from the plan. You can
Yeah,
Zerebiah next time.
Yes, yeah.
You know what?
we'll
Maybe
work.
we could try to sneak in, and if that fails and we start a combat, that's where it ends. But if we get away scot-free, then
Well,
it's up to you. I'm just telling you what I would do.
What we could like
start thinking of a plan now and then say before we execute it, stop. And then play on...
Well, I mean, we need to, like, learn the description of everything and...
Well, you got a pretty good one from your horrible captain.
So it looks like this, then.
Yeah, she gave you a layout of everything.
Okay.
And the
Let
people
me just
there...
put the battle cam on so people can see it, I guess.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I hope you guys don't mind that it took so long.
So
so
they
much
live
murder
in...
happened, I had to kind of pivot.
They live in
I
here?
had to pivot.
They all live in
In here.
Yeah.
Is
Like,
she in a bunk? Does
They
she have
go
a bunk?
everywhere.
Does she have a
it's
hut?
like bunks. It's like there's nothing
stomach
too
hurts.
fancy here because of the need to keep building.
Right. And
It's
does she
constant.
have like a specific bunk she goes to?
Yeah. There's like
Okay,
a
cool.
special space for her in there.
Okay.
I mean, if we want to go long, we can go long. It's fine. I mean...
We could save Jeremiah for next time. It's okay.
Okay. So my plan, just to let you know what it is for next time, or do you want me to wait?
Oh, you could say it. I'm excited.
Okay. So my plan.
So, what's the plan?
My plan is
Are you saying this in front of her?
No,
No, we're
I
asking.
see what it comes then.
Yeah, I'm with Akantha, and I guess we're walking towards the Valterra because I want a few hours to get rid of some of these actually, and it's gonna take 2 hours to get there, so I'll
And
get
you'll
2 points from that.
You'll be fine.
So I'm gonna just give myself 2 more points because that's how long it's gonna take.
I'll give myself 2 points.
so my plan is I'm going to illusory myself to look like her.
Okay.
Basically the illusion, if they touch it, they'll know it's unreal.
You can do that?
Well, you saw Linkle earlier.
No, she didn't
No,
see
I
me
did
stabbing.
not.
Ah, whoops.
I was stabbing the
Oh,
Linkle.
okay.
That was me.
So I can
Don't worry about
I can
it.
put illusion over myself. So if you touch
Oh, shit.
if you touch it, you'd know. Also, smart people probably not, but at night I feel like they might be a little looser. So we might be okay.
That's fair.
I know where her bunk is. I know everything he is.
We know where they sleep.
Exactly. So I go in
Oh,
first
I like that.
and get.
But is that where they keep their stuff?
That is where they keep their stuff.
So then we can't just burn that down.
No, exactly. I want them all out of that building because
Okay.
that is where more stories will be. So what we're going to do is I will be inside, right? I'll go in.
Oh, but then you're alone.
Right, and I run in saying, "Oh no, somebody followed me," and they come this way.
Am I that somebody?
No, listen to the whole thing first.
You have to pay attention.
Please.
She's saying something.
It's okay.
It's important.
Oh, hide your thirst. Go have some water.
I already did it. Leave me alone, Korchia.
I have a water skin. Do you want a water?
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh, an indirect kiss. Wow.
So listen. So what happens is we don't want them in the house because that one strategically,
Yeah, no, it's okay.
strategically, it is unsafe for us to be in their close quarters with all of those people. So what we can do is pick them off one by one. Take them outside, says she has to talk to each one. Or,
I feel like after the first 1 or 2, that would get mighty suspicious.
well, it's late at night. So 2, I say, oh no, something's happening out front. I have a rube that's coming tonight with huge gold. And they all run out of the house and we flank them and have traps. And, or we could do something like, oh no, a monster is chasing me in the Valterra. They all come out to fight Akima, and we're out here. So
All
there's
right.
a lot of options. We have options.
Hey, alright. No, I like that. We get them all grouped up. Hey, quick question. Your sister,
Yes. What about her?
this one with the mushroom, she said it explodes? Now that's...
Can I see the picture on that one?
That's an alchemy term for when, like, a thing like... Right?
Oh,
Like a burst berry or something?
Right, that looks like a mushroom. Why would it
This
burst?
is-
I don't know. The mushroom's throwing me off, but she said explode,
She's-
and I
yeah,
know what
she-
that word means.
Oh no. She's been testing these. It has Oh no.
So what you're saying is if we gathered them all together and then just... I'll toss it in. Ooh, I'll toss it in. Maybe she said they have a campfire in the middle. I'll toss it in the campfire. Extra explode.
I would assume based on the
And then-
what I saw there was I
Bingo
had to test these
bango.
for a bit at home.
Bingo bango, situation solved. We've done it. Good job. All right, yeah, let's do it.
Kill all those people.
Well, they'd
yeah.
probably be very hurt.
Yeah, they'll probably be very hurt. Wink.
It's hard. I don't know.
I mean, they're murdering people and luring them in to get fucking robbed
To
and
be
eaten
fair,
by
these
wild
are bandits.
animals.
When you think about it, they
These
are
shitty people.
They are people that don't. They need to. Their existence needs to be balanced out. They've been taking what doesn't belong to them. They're bodies of others that do not belong to them and putting them into Valterra. They need to be put into the Valterra.
The system of the nobility failed them, so they became bandits. But now they're hurting a lot of people, so we can only blame the system so far. Now we sort of have to deal with the people the system failed. It's unfortunate. I don't enjoy it. And, I mean, obviously, fuck the nobility for doing that shit, but kind of got to deal with it.
Mm-hmm. That's what Adelia says, too. So
She's so smart.
She's really smart.
If you're not comfortable with this, you don't
No, I
have
can do it.
Oh, no, you don't have to. I'll throw it.
You don't have to be involved
Oh,
in that.
no, I'm not
part.
going to throw your... Well, it's not really yours. I don't know why my sister would make such a thing. But
Honestly, you have more information about
Books.
and things, so we really need you in their base. That is the important part.
I can still participate as long as I'm in the base.
Well, yes, of course.
'Cause I want to be there. I want to help.
We're going to let her go into the base in the illusion, and then if something goes wrong, you can get in. Because you're fast, right? I've seen you move around and hand out those flyers.
Have you? Yeah, I'm very fast, yes.
But yeah, if something goes wrong, you can go and save her like some sort of heroic hero.
Well, I would hope that I'm not in there for
Saving
long.
a damsel. or
The
whatever.
idea is to get to my bunk, and then
And
get out.
Get out. Yeah, get everybody out. Get them all ready.
Yes, make sure that everyone is out. I know there are 6 people in their gang. I have to make sure 5 people run out. Right?
6 people, not including her.
Oh, okay.
So there's gonna be 6 of
6
them.
people in. 6 people out of this building. If Jeremiah doesn't come out, this plan doesn't work as much.
Well, the good news is, even if we get 4 or 5 of them, then we have the numbers.
That's true. We'll still be able to take.
And we can see in the dark, and they can't, and I can put the fire out. So,
Yes.
bingo
So we'll be
bango.
okay no matter what.
They won't even be able to see us coming.
We're trying to make this as easy. I don't want us to get hurt. That's not the intention. The intention is to stop the operation, and not only that, we're saving Linkle a lot of trouble.
I
And
guess that's good. He's been really sad.
they're
lately.
preying on tourists. It's a lucrative business, and I get it. But this is our town,
Yeah, if we don't protect our own people, no one's going to.
and I don't approve of what they're
We're
doing.
like the volunteer watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay, that is a stretch.
That's a
you're
stretch.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if they commit as much murder.
Oh no, they super don't. They self patrol each other and make sure no one. They're more to resist the nobility. They're actually quite nice.
Would they be against what we're doing?
We're not gonna tell them.
Yeah, no.
Am I committing a crime?
No.
No, you're not doing anything.
It's in the Volterra. There's no law in the Volterra.
It's whatever you want to do. Well, I am okay with whatever.
We are corrupting this poor girl.
Honestly, if you do not feel comfortable, once I get all of them out of the building, I would like you to go in and get as much as you can. Then we can burn the building. It doesn't matter.
Once we get all the stuff.
Yes, exactly.
If it would help us get out there faster, I'm willing to take everything that's there. I could do that.
This would have been such a fucking good Blades in the Dark campaign.
Yeah.
I've never done
I keep thinking about it. How,
I keep thinking about how good this would be as Blades in the Dark.
Blades in the Dark. This is basically what we're doing. It's just heists.
We're such
Heist.
fucking scumbags.
Just heists on top of heists on top of heists. So, that is the plan. We can put it into effect when we get there.
Yeah.
And then basically try to get everybody out. They'll see a person, it's night, a person worried, a person they know, and that they need to get out. And then we do. That's it.
Okay. Sure.
I have a sneaky suspicion this plan is so fucking good, Kat. Your plan is so good
It'll be hard to
that I feel like we don't even need the fucking battle map. We might just be able to goose them.
I could also give them mass confusion, which is also a thing I can do. So,
So I can blow out any of their torches or fires.
they don't have to actually believe it. They just have to be confused enough to walk out the building. So,
because it's already what time is it? 10:30. So
Yeah,
by the time
yeah,
you do this cool thing, I want everyone to focus on this cool thing because I really like this plan and it changes everything.
So you want to save it for next
I
time?
think that would make more sense.
okay, that's
Okay,
okay. That's
that's fine.
okay.
But we always
okay.
have two links.
That's fine. Hope you guys liked my plan. I put it out there so that way we can do it.
Love it. I can't.
didn't
By
wanna-
the way,
So
everything.
fucking, I want to do it so bad.
Immediately upon entering, like
This is what I hate about bi-weekly
Oh,
games.
as soon as I came
Like when you guys kept focusing on the church, I was like, that's not a plot point, no. And you guys were like, I was like, no, let it go. And then I just had to make everything else up on the fly. So I'm glad that this is working out.
That's really good.